Hello, everyone. Welcome to GTA 5. It is that time. We're back. We've had a couple of weeks where I've missed Sundays for, for various reasons. Yeah, it is time for your usual scheduled Sunday evening, afternoon, whatever time it might be, racing. There'll be some random racing. There'll be some normal racing. You know the drill. You know the drill by now. It will probably be a little bit silly, or quite a lot bit silly. It really does depend on, on how things are, on how the random gods as well want to be. They are sometimes kind. They are sometimes not. Level 8's ran a little bit wide. It's an all right parking job from from level 8. Is a rather random collection of cars. Have I remembered to upgrade my cars? Nope. Did I think about it at some point this week? Yes. Then did I forget about it today? Very much so. So my vehicles are still exactly where they were last time around. So when we do random races, well, I've got a couple of modified personal cars, but a lot are not. We shall get started. Ewan isn't here today, so Glisko is going to be doing the invites for this one. Where do we want to start today? I do not have any particular plan on where we are going to start. We're not going to start on the survival race. I mean, it is one of the better survival races that we have got, but we are not going to start on one of those. Where shall we begin? I'm trying to remember what all of these. Let's say what all of the various circuits are. Are we going to load a picture? No, it's just that we're giving up with loading pictures. Sure, I mean it's a level 8 circuit. We know it'll be relatively good. I'm going to load this one up and hopefully GTA behaves itself. You never really know. You could never really tell with GTA, but there we go. I'm curious to what track this is, because none of the pictures are loading. Oh, I know this one. We actually did the random version of this on 5M a little while ago. I'd forgotten about it on when we did it on 5M, but yes, I know the track that we are racing around. We'll be doing it normal racing for this. Now, if you would like to take part, you are more than welcome to. To do so, send a message to Gliska, whose game tag is alongside where we have highlighted at the moment. In fact, it's a second game tag on the list. So, yeah, send a message to Gliska. Gliska will try and get you connected. You need to be on Xbox. You need the enhanced version of the game to be taking part in this one, and hopefully it's going to work. to put it mildly, it's GTA. We know what it can be like. Fingers crossed, it is going to behave itself. What is going on? Oh, Eve is deciding how to get comfy. There was a lot of cat rummaging, and then there was a cat. Are you going to go to sleep on the sim rig? Are you going to sleep on the sim rig entirely because my hoodie's fallen off where it should be and is now going to make a No, don't go on the laptop. Oi, Evie, away from laptop. You're not supposed to stand on that. Are we going to be okay? Right, she's thankfully not decided to stand on top. Immediate cat distractions. Well done. Oh, Longbow has done. Yeah, Longbow. For next one, if you load up your redone 30-minute track as a random race, that sounds good to me. We'll go there. Because yeah, some people. I might have a go at rebuilding my 30-minute track into a slightly better version at some point. We shall see. But yeah, if you wanna load that one up next, that'll be fun. That was a good track. I enjoyed. We enjoyed that one last time, so will be interesting to see what it is. What it is like. I have a feeling the game's already not playing nicely. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? GTA misbehaving. GTA does like to test us. Does very, very regularly like to test us. Drake, thank you for the bits. Saying tonight, hope to do the usual things and wish for a booby gun race if possible. So hey, Takeon. I think Takeon's up here at the moment. No, no sign. No sign of the Chaos Kitten. But you never know. She may or may not turn up. At Homby, thank you for the resub for the 26th month. A rollcast salute to you. Thank you so much for the continued support. So more silly random vrooms. There is plenty of them. There is plenty of silly random vrooms going to be coming your way this evening. The game is not playing nicely, is it? Really doesn't want to play nicely. I don't know why he's done this one. It's clearly unhappy with having people join this one. Despite the fact this is a really old track. I don't know why. Nope. it's the last few streams. It's at least normally allowed us to do the first race. You know, we've been able to get the first race going. Also, don't know why some are able to connect properly. This is having issues with getting the messages working. Oh, God's sake. That is not ideal. So we've got, that was because Xbox messages might not be working that well. And GTA is just not letting anybody, well, not letting many people join for reasons I don't fully know why. Chris can't. This is why like the non-friend thing is weird, because Chris, who is on just about everybody's friends list, like filming crew, hosting of all of this, Chris can't get connected. Yet people who are either like not on, people who are not on my friends list or probably not on the friends list of those doing the invites, etc., are getting connected. I don't know. It's GTA is just one of the magical, mystical things that we do not know how it works, or why it works, or all of the various weird things. Fred, take it a bit. As I go to story mode and join from there, yeah, that is the most reliable way we have to make it work currently, is to quit story mode. And even if it won't work for this first one, of course, because no one's from the previous job. But if you quit the story mode, I can still invite all from previous job, because the phone invites will go to story mode, I believe somebody said anyway. But yeah, it's just what happens. It's just what happens essentially. We'll get there. We'll get there eventually, maybe. Who knows? Eve, do you want to come back? In fact, Eve, if we get one of those like big cat wheels and get you in there, do you reckon we could power the GTA servers? But it would involve Eve running, which Dagon would power it. We'll power the GTA server. We'll get some of the cat power going on. She needs to lose some weight, and maybe that would be a good way. We'll boost the GTA servers. Get the cat on the Wii. That'll do it. That'll definitely work. Sam is having issues. Yeah, there might be some issues with Xbox and or GTA. You know how it goes. Fred, thank you for the bit saying 100% success rate for going back to story mode and joining from there. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, that's probably the best. I mean, we've often said dashboard it and load from there, but yeah, story mode also works apparently quite well. So there we go. Salmon's tried and gone. Oh, GTA Y. It's not the happiest, really, is it? Can we? Let's just go and make sure. I'll at least go and make sure that we have the settings behaving, because you know, after all of this effort, and if we hadn't got the settings working, that would be sad. We'll start with the sports classics. Sports classics are good. Harlequin, thank you very much for the gifted sub. A rolled car salute to you from chat. Thank you very much indeed. I'm sure it is also much appreciated. Through the gate, thank you very much for the resub. 35th month is a good number of months. Thank you so much for the continued support. Say happy Sunday. Looking forward to the racing. Hopefully we'll have some good racing. Fingers crossed, we'll have some good racing. we'll see. It's been a quiet motorsport, done. I say no race series I watch have been doing anything. It's a Sunday without much racing go. Well, actual racing. I was on the sim rig for a bit today, trying to learn a track, and it's very difficult and it spun a lot. But getting there slowly. But yeah, it's been a strange, quiet motorsport day. Drake, thank you very much for the gifted sub as well. A roadcast salute to you from chat. Thank you very much indeed, and likewise, I'm sure it is much appreciated. There are still spaces. If you're just tuning in, I welcome you to the stream. If you would like to take part, to do so, send a message to Gliska, whose game tag is alongside where we have highlighted. Send them a message, and they'll try and get an invite to you. Hopefully, it'll work, but I don't know. We're trying the best we can to get it to work. Yeah, you need to be an Xbox. You need the enhanced version of the game. Fingers crossed. You can join and take part in these. I did see. Well, I didn't watch any of the Nürburgring race that was going on this weekend. I just saw Verstappen won by a mile. I think it was by a mile anyway. But yeah, I saw Verstappen won, which is, I mean, not exactly a massive surprise. He's very, very fast. Yeah, I like fair play on that one. Rogue Stag, thank you very much for the resubscription for the 16th month. A roadcast salute to you from chat. Thank you very much indeed for the continued support. I think we're going to get started. We're going to get started with this. It was a level 8 circuit, so I'm sure this one will be... Oh, we're not quite going to get started. No. You can try again in a minute. We will... Oh, I'm just going to doubly, triply make sure that's off. The HSW being enabled won't matter because custom vehicles are turned off, and so it will just be locked to whatever the sports classic car was that level 8 has selected for this. Hopefully, I say hopefully, I'm sure it'll be something interesting. I say very vaguely remember this track. Only really remember this track because we drove it recently on 5M. I don't remember what we raced around it on console particularly. We shall find out very shortly. We are going to be going very shortly. Yeah. Well, that's weird. It has the arrows as if you can change, but I can't change from the Ardent. Curious. I mean, I'm fine with that. I like the Ardent. It's a cool car. I think it's quite good to race, from what I vaguely remember. It has been a while, but sure. Let's go and see what we can do with the Ardent. Right, yeah, it does seem like everybody's in an Ardent. Everything is set. Everything is all good. Shall we? Oh, there's somebody not in an Ardent. How? Why? What? Why is there a random Banshee in the grid? What is going on? The game is... I'm going to presume... Well, it's clearly someone's personal car. So, I'm going to guess somebody has loaded in a funky... That's really weird. That's just super weird. How has that happened? I am confused. This is so strange, but never mind. Right, don't escape the circuit. Oh, I'm going to hazard a guess Longman may have got a help in that one. It's unfortunate for possibly Cora, the pink car on the outside. Had a bad time. Well, we got fired a bit wide, but we have recovered fairly well. Now, can we get some slipstream? Because this has got a long straight going on down here. We get the slipstream, but we're almost too close to Drake because we don't really get slipstream for very long. Salmon's going to have a go. Wow, we've got a very blue front end of the field here. Oh, I mean, it's me. It's me and whoever's in the beige car are trying to stop the relatively blue scale front end of the Packers. It's just so... Oh! Well, they've all crashed into one another, and I'm now second. Thank you. And that has made my life much better and much easier. at this point. You are gonna, yeah, gonna go to the inside now. It's gonna be relatively fast up this hill. Again, almost too close for slipstream. Cat is gonna get past. On the inside. Yeah, when you're so close, you kind of get slipstream, but as soon as it starts kicking in, you've got to pull out because you're going to run into the back of them, and, well, then you've lost all the momentum. So, didn't we race... oh, God. Was it the Patriot when we raced around here at some point? I vaguely remember rolling going down that hill, but never mind. Oh, I know what's gone on. Yeah, okay, so it's done that weird glitch where somebody's loaded in, but not quite properly, so they're kind of in free roam while we're all in a race, which they really shouldn't be. We've seen that glitch a couple of times. It's the first time I've really noticed it, but that would be explaining why their Banshee was there when it really shouldn't have been, and how they can get out of the car and so on when no one else can. Sometimes GTA just breaks in new and bizarre ways. However, we are having a good battle for the lead of the race. We have made our way back to the front again. No, it's going to be 3 wide. Over first the bridges. Salmon's going to... yep. That was... Someone was approaching very quickly, and there was there was a gap in the middle, but there was just not enough grip, not enough time to utilise that momentum, and in the end level 8 came off well. I was kind of hoping I was going to, well, say I was hoping that level 8 was spinning. It would have been fortunate if we'd managed to punt that car back the right way round. I got nowhere to go though at that point. There was so many, it all happened so quickly. Like, I can't get on the brakes. Getting on the brakes isn't going to do anything. The hope there was to kind of rescue level 8, but didn't quite. Like, it's worked out fine for me. We got away with that relatively well. We lost a little time to the leader, but of course, as you can see, we've made that all back up immediately. But yeah, they're going to lose some time. It's not race over. We've got slipstream and catch up turned on, so if you do have a bad time at the very start of the race, you can potentially recover. Now, will we? Bet this slipstream dies the second I get. I couldn't use it all the way down the hill because it's too narrow and whatnot. And then the second we get there, alongside, the second we get onto a straight, slipstream has died. Although we actually can't really slipstream for either of us because we're sort of side by side and stalling out with the catch up going on. We have now taken the lead of the race from Cat, who is continuing to look for a way past. We've got a big old gap behind us, which surprises me. I'm going to hazard to guess there may have been a crash or two, because catch up's pretty powerful at this track. Like, there's a lot of very long straights. You are full throttle for a lot of the lap around here. So yeah, catch up is very, very effective. That white car is surely going to pass as we go over the bridge. That's fine though. You see, this works for me. This is kind of minimal time loss. Like, we're not really slowing each other down because we're not battling through the corners. I'm happy to, swap places whenever we get to a straight with a bit of silence. I'm not doing that corner very well. Yeah, that's definitely going to bring everybody back towards us if I keep doing that. Nope, don't hit the hay bales. That is asking for trouble. We are good through there. Right. Slipstream across this bridge. We'll get to the inside again. No time, hopefully. Plan is anyway, no time lost as we barrel through here, or minimal time loss. We will go up the hill. The sort of cyan turquoisey cars back there are having a fight of their own. Not really caught us all that much this time around. I am kind of trying to sit back a little bit, mostly so I don't trigger the slipstream until I'm onto the straight at the bottom here, and then we can get the big slingshot. Maybe, there we go. That was the one we were looking for. That's the ticket right there, and that is the finish line. Useful information to know right about there. Very useful information to know. Now, but of course, that is for a 1v1, and the final lap is probably not going to be that. And if you sit just a little bit too far back, or you've misjudged it, and yet no slipstream, then you're in a huge amount of trouble as well. So, yeah, it's a difficult one to pull off that. We'll have to see what the scenario is come the final lap, because I doubt it is going to be the 1v1. I actually lifted a bit too much through there. There was more grip in the car than I was kind of realising. Oh. I had good slipstream, but I had to kind of go for the middle, and then I ran out of momentum. It didn't quite work out in the end. I do not want to be making that one 3 wide. Orange car almost speared level 8. Thankfully did not. Oh, Cat brushed the inside wall there. Yeah, you don't, the hay bales will punish you. It's very easy. Very easy to clip them and lose a heap of time. Not going to look for a way pass through here. A soundless one presents itself easily, which thankfully it did. Unfortunately, there's no slipstream on level 8. Cat has got the momentum. I don't know if that bush messes up your car. No, I don't think it does. I don't think it makes any difference. Cat's gone a little bit wide. I've had to grab the brakes. I wanted to try and cut back underneath, but I was too close. We were too close to the car ahead as Cat was getting in a bit of trouble. We have found ourselves in awkward spots this lap, trying to find ways past has not quite been working. Will we get a nice run down here? Oh, Cat's found a tree. Well, that's that has at least put me past this time cleanly. We are clear. We are up into 3rd place. As Cat visits some scenery. We have got the momentum on border. We will reel in level 8 down here. Now, outside for there will be the inside for this next section. That should promote me into 2nd, which it does. Not going to find a way past. We're not close enough. You're not likely to find a way past into this corner. It's quite a quick turn. Our best bet is to get a good run here, allow the slipstream to drag us along, and hopefully get a pass as we head onto the bridge. However, we are both about to lose out to the other orange car. Level 8 is playing a little bit risky. This is not a easy to curb boost bridge, that one. You do run a very big risk of hitting the whatever they are, Armco barriers that make the bridge arches, if you will. Good chance of a movie-esque flip going on one of them. I don't mind sitting a little bit further back through this section. We can, if we sort of sit off the cars. Oh, border's gone for a bit of a lazy pass on that one. There was sort of a half a gap, but it wasn't really a gap you can go for on there. I couldn't get the cutback that I was wanting to go for quite. Again, it was I had a good run, but I did not quite have the grip to tuck my car into the position that we needed. As the back end steps out a little bit. Right, time to run down the hill. We are, if anything, a little bit too close to level 8, which is why we've sat off a little bit here. And then there we go with the slipstream. Not quite as convincing as I'd want, but we have got away. Final lap of the race. I mean, it looks like it's going to become a 5-car battle. Me, level 8, border, Cat, and I'm going to presume Salmon, judging by the colour of the car. That is going to be the battle for the win, because we've got I'm surprised how spread out the field is. I don't know if some other shenanigans has occurred in this race or what, because that is a surprisingly big gap going on for a track that I would have said catch-up's quite powerful on. But there we go. We are side by side, and we will pass level 8, who didn't have the momentum, was happy to try and drop in line behind me. Kind of made more sense to go for that one. Right, level 8 is passed. Can we continue to leapfrog our way? We're not gonna have the momentum, speed to continue leapfrogging our way ahead of the group behind, because catch-up will stop that one. Oh, there has been a kerfuffle behind us. Did not see what went on in all of that. Now we have the lead, but it's not as big a lead as I'd want, particularly. With any luck, there might be. Well, I say with any luck. I mean, I don't want to win from collisions, but if they fight each other too hard over second, that is the sort of thing that helps me out massively, because they're all going to be looking. They all want to be in line at this point in the race. They all want to be in line behind me to be the first car to pick up the slipstream, which makes sense, and they're going to battle for that position. I have no one around me, so I can just drive as hard as I like through this section. Maybe a little too hard on the way through there. I've got to be committed down here. I'm going to run a little wide on the exit, but I can get a curb boost. I think we've done it. I think we're far enough away. We are. As I kind of thought we might see, they have fought too hard over that second place, tripped over one another one way or another. I don't know exactly how, and that has worked very much in my favour. We will take, in the end, a relatively comfortable victory. Ahead of Sam and Cat in third, ahead of level 8 and Gliska in fifth, ahead of Small Man, Border, KHFC, Longbow, and Liam, rounding out the top 10. Oh, it's a fun track. It is a fun track, that one. And I definitely like it in the Ardent. Yeah, it's a nice car. Nice car, good car to drive. Did very well. Did very well indeed around that circuit. But yeah, I was right place to make the most of all of that. You know, contemplating and pondering how to deal with the run to the finish line didn't matter. we were far enough ahead to get away. But yeah, I mean, it can only go down from here. But you know, we've got. I aim to have at least one race win per stream. You know, that's always the goal, and we have achieved that early on, which is always nice. Oh, Eve is still fidgeting and trying to get comfortable. The cat commentary is Eve doesn't quite know where she wants to go. Have you now decided on the pizza box? Possibly. They have oddly, I say oddly, Eve and Dagon have been sharing the dog bed, which is unlike them. They have been, I say, squabbling more the last couple of days, but then when they're not having little squabbles, they then go and share the dog bed, which is unlike them, but it's cute. I'm just curious as to why on that one. But there we go. Cat the bit saying the tree tasted nice. Yeah, it was a bit of understeer down there and straight into a tree. I am very confident you were not the only one who took a trip into that bit of scenery. It is. I mean, I found some understeer down there as well. Just not quite that much. So. Yeah. If you are just tuning into the stream, of course, I welcome you. Welcome you all. If you do want to take part tonight, you are more than welcome to. To do so, you need to send a message to Gliska, whose game tag is alongside where we have highlighted. You need to be on Xbox with the enhanced version of the game as well. We will try and get you connected. Gliska will try and get you an invite. GTA is being a bit funky, so we don't know how reliable. Or GTA is being a bit funky, and Gliska was having some message issues with them not loading properly, but hopefully it is going to behave itself. But yeah, we don't really know. And Tie-Dye is here. Yes, we will in the message. Oh yeah, this game tag can be found in the pinned message on the Twitch chat as well. In your message, you include the fact about the 2015 Marussia MRO3B. I presume that's the 2015 Marussia F1 car. I don't think they did anything else. They made a road car, didn't they? They had a... I don't know if it ever was made. I very vaguely remember they did. They made a road car prototype at least. Yeah, I don't know if they sold any. Wasn't it a bit like a Lycan Hypersport from what I remember? I seem to remember it looked quite similar. Or was it like a Zenvo? I don't know. It was a weird thing that they probably made about 3 and sold about 2. It was in Most Wanted. I think it was definitely in Most Wanted 2012. I think it was in something else as well. I think it was in a PGR. Was it in PGR 4? Was the Marussia in that one? I mean, it'd probably be around about the right sort of time. I had a feeling it might have been. Could be wrong, though. Might be misremembering it. I had a feeling it was in a Project Gotham game, but who knows? Who knows on that one? Right, I'm going to say we are good to go. Let's just go and make sure custom vehicles are off. See? I remembered to check it. Just going to check slipstream and catch up are indeed on. I'm surprised how spread out that last race got. Very surprised how spread out that last race ended up becoming. 6-lap sports cars should in theory be faster. Well, the Ardent's pretty good. Yeah, the Ardent's not the fastest of the sports classics, but definitely one of the faster ones. This is when it's a really slow sports car, and we're in for a long race. We will see. We will see. Okay, no, it's the 10F. That's fine. Again, I think these are pretty good cars to race with. They turn up every so often. They're one of those you just kind of forget it a bit. it's just it's another. I say it's another supercar at the end of the day. But yeah, I think these are fairly good to race with. So it should be an entertaining race. That is for sure. For those just tuning in, do not worry. Random racings are coming soon. We are starting with the slightly more sensible, normal racing. You know, we've got to have a little bit of a warm up and everything, and then there will be some random races coming up in the near future. There's not going to be. Oh, there is going to be some chaos there. We tried to dodge it. I mean, I sort of helped Valentine, but I think there was a lot of cars already ploughing into that mess, so there was only so much help I could do at that point, and so much help that I could be. We've got away. We've got away. We're in the top 10. There's an adventure for someone ahead of us. I was going to say Gliska, it's colour, but it's not. Gliska's further ahead. Oh, there's more chaos. It's just dodge chaos. Dodge chaos on lap 1, if we can. We will get a sneaky bit of curb boost, but I'm not going to risk curb boosting with the railings there that will want to be a ramp, want to be some sort of jump that would have a bad time with. It's fine. We're up to 5th. Everything is okay. The rear wing is still, I say, working on the car. But I think some cars, if you damage the rear wing, it does make a difference to the handling. I don't know. Don't know if this is one of them. Not got any slipstream going on. The cars behind have got a lot more than me as we head down here. Yeah. Well, they might have had some slipstream. They were not close enough to make that one work. Level 8's a little bit wide through there. We will sneak our way past, and that will do. Oop. We'll do for 4th, although not got anywhere to go really through here. Just had a bit of a big lift. Level 8 then a little bit stuck behind me as well, because yeah, there's just not much I can do at the moment. Liam hit the dirt and got a big slide. I got the best run of everybody, but I've got no slipstream on that line particularly, and we are going to have other cars coming to join. Oh, it's busy down here. Of course, Cat got to the lead and then stalls out as catch-up starts slowing you down. We have made our way into 3rd. Didn't know if there was going to be a car. I left space on the inside because I wasn't sure if there was going to be a car there. Could have possibly turned in a bit more, but I could have probably turned in as I left space though. Then Cat went to use that space. Either way, everyone's made it through. Say everyone. I think everyone's made it through there. Ooh, GTA bloody collisions. We got the tiniest bump from. Thankfully, we didn't go spearing off the track. The littlest of bumps from level 8, and the game decided to steer my car quite violently. Oh, hello. Off to the side. Very annoying, those ones. But we are in one piece. We are in one piece. We will make our way up into 8th with a small dive on Fishy through there into. Now this next corner is the one that catches people out onto the bridge. Although I can't really be brave because there's just too. I can't really carry momentum through there because there's just so many cars in front. I've not got any space to utilise that speed. A lot of cars up over the grass. Oh no! Oh, I'm really sorry. Whoa. Okay, I think they've actually amazingly survived. I just launched my car in the air there, and that was a lot of air time. A lot more airtime than I was expecting, and a lot of airtime into the door of the blue car that amazingly got away with that. I thought for sure they were going off the side of the map, but that recovered a lot better than I was expecting it to. Oh, they both got to slide over that bump. You can get away with that bump a little bit, but not too much. Right. Oh, she's gone round, sort of ping-ponging across the circuit. We've got a lot of speed down here, and that's fine. You want to get a little bit of curb boost, but these cars are going quite quick. You hit the curb hard, you're going to cause issues for yourself. So you've got to be a little bit mindful in a couple of places around here. We've got Valentine right behind. It's going to become a 10-car battle for the lead. It pretty much is a 10-car battle for the lead now. We will get on the power on the exit. And we'll carry good... I've got the typical, I've carried good speed, but it's then put me a little too close for slipstream, although Fred's got going, so we should now... There goes the slipstream for us. We will get past Fred. We are flying towards the lead group. That's very helpful. I mean, we're dragging... that whole group is going forward. Liam and Kat tangled, I think. Either way, we've profited massively. I had just enough time to react and... take an alternate line through that corner to get myself out of the trouble. Core has hit hay bale. That will promote me into third. That's good. We've got Cat alongside. Less good. We're going side by side through here. We will have a little lift, give space through there. Don't get too much airtime going up here. We're going to push from Salmon or Level 8. I'm not sure which one it is. It'll be Salmon because Level 8 is leading the way. Cat was thinking about having to go to the inside. I didn't realise until too late Cat was almost there. Thankfully, they sort of backed out and we weren't too committed. Probably a bit too much of a jump in the air through that section. Also, I've got no slipstream, so cars behind are going to come soaring past. Liam will join as well. Now our slipstream will kick in. We are catching the lead pair, but... Oh no. Had to get on the brakes, and I think I chose about the right split second because Gliska took a bounce off of took a bounce off a car, and had I not, I think I would have ended up in the power pole or whatever. So yeah, I think that was a good choice to back out of that one when we did. I think we're asking for trouble there a little bit. Trying to be sneaky around the outside. Oh, I did the tip. Like I saw the semi spin going on up ahead, so I tried to pull my car a bit tighter and didn't quite. The back end didn't stick when we were doing that, but everything is fine. Level 8 is going to go to the lead of the race. We are outside a Cat. We actually got a really good run off of that corner. That was lovely. We made that one work. Made that one work very nicely. I wasn't expecting to be passing Level 8 down there, but we just had so much momentum coming off the corner. We're trying to go for the very spectacular pass on Liam, which, I mean, it has worked, but it does make us slow on the exit here. It was a cool side-by-side moment, but it was particularly fast. Whoa. Okay, there's a car going to the outside as well. On that, there's a lot of cars around. We're going to get a great run up the hill here. It's going to be on a wonky line. Got to be a little careful, but we have made it work. And that'll be us too. The lead of the race, back in desperately wanting to step out down there. Liam's thinking about having a look to the outside. It's not gonna work at the moment. Oh, there's a little bounce over there, but we have survived it. Oh, Liam and Gliska. I'm going to presume someone moving over to pass me didn't realise there was a car on their outside or something would be the most likely cause of that one. Either way, we've escaped all of this in one Pete. My turn to return the favour on Level 8. That was very much we had committed to going past just as Level 8 changed direction. And well, now we're in a terrible spot. And I can't really get going again. Yeah. Liam was on a bit of a funky line. I did think we were clear of Liam, to be fair, on that one. And, well, it's not winning this race, unfortunately. What can you do on that? Whoa, it's chaos through there. Again, kind of just cars rolling about everywhere. Could only really get away with stopping. Yeah, we lost way too much time. Well, that's unfortunate. It's always that you've got a lot of cars going at very high speed. And the littlest of... it's really just like the littlest of movements can cause chaos. I said it before, and I'll say it again. GTA, I know it's... I don't know, I feel like GTA just in general, any aspect of GTA driving would benefit from having that rear view mirror at the top of the screen. I feel like in like police chases it would be good. Like, you know, the normal parts of the game I think would benefit from having a rear view mirror on this one. Oh, trying to make a bit of a rave pass work. Wasn't expecting so much oversteer there. Wasn't expecting the bumps where they were. But yeah, like a rear view mirror at the top of the screen, like you get in, you know, in some racing games, I feel would not go amiss in GTA 5 just in general, but especially for racing. But yeah, don't really see a downside to it. I mean, you could have it toggleable if you really wanted to have it turned off. But yeah, that's my thought regardless. Oh, you can try that. Wasn't the biggest of gaps, but you know, we've all made it through. We're going to get some slipstream here. Not going to be close enough to really make that one work. The top 10 is, well, possible. Well, now it's a bit more annoying. We're just catching other people's crashes in this one. I mean, the top 10 is still technically possible. At this point, it is probably about the best result we're going to be getting. There's always a chance for more chaos up ahead, but yeah. Oh, it wasn't really... Oh, well, I'm not quite sure how that's happened with a 10F. That's not what I was expecting, but it did very much decide it wanted to climb over a car. Right. Okay, so by the looks of it, 9th is the best we could get, although Level 8's actually done a pretty good job of breaking away at this point as me and Small Man fight. Can we get this pass completed? I reckon we can, because Small Man's on such a terrible line through there, you'll struggle to get any momentum. Now, we could well be vulnerable. We need a really good run through here, which we do get. Small Man's was a little bit scruffy. Level 8 had a big two-wheel moment. Like, I'm desperately trying to get in the slipstream of Level 8 because that's my best chance of getting away from Small Man. It does not look like it's happening. It's not going to help matters down there. We will launch it across there. We are definitely very vulnerable. Trying to get any sneaky bit of curb boost we can, and it is just enough to hold on to 10th. Just about enough. I don't know whether the diving across, like just breaking the slipstream for long enough might have been what did it in that one. Let's go to victory from Longbow. Cat in third, ahead of Salmon. Then Liam, Golden Piggy, Fred, Drake, and Level 8. Me rounding out the top 10. Level 8, I'm going to presume, probably on the final lap, with the fastest lap of the race. Yeah, it's just an unfortunate pile up at the wrong time. But there you go. Well, I'll take a victory. A victory at a 10th. It could be worse. It could be a worse start. Eve the Cat, thank you very much for the donation. Oh no, Eve the Cat has still decided where to get comfy. Was on the pizza box. No, has now changed her mind. She's back on the sim rig on my hoodie, curled up in a ball. But thank you for the donation, Eve the Cat. Saying, is there a way for the track to change in the race so one lap is different to the second lap and so on? Just asking. I don't know. As far as I'm aware, but okay, is there a way to do it currently? No. Is there a way we could pester Amy to make it work? Maybe. But A, she probably wouldn't like us very much. And B, I don't know how it would work on a technical level. Yeah. If it is possible, it would be very difficult And if it is possible, I'm not sure that GTA would be very happy with that. I mean, the only way I could think of it you could maybe make it work wherein if you spawned in a bunch of props and had a race with I mean, you could say you could maybe set it up in such a way that you teleported, so you did a lap and then teleported to the next track. Although then it would technically more be a point-to-point race. Technically, although you would like complete a lap and then teleport. There might be ways to make it work, but certainly. Let's say there might be ways to make it work. At the moment, Amy is busy trying to fix other things about 5M, but that might be something, possibly. But don't tell her I said that because it'll give her more work. So we'll see. Yeah, it's certainly not easy. Is probably the best way to put it. I think Longbow is loading up. We're going to a random race next. Longbow is loading up the improved version of their 30-minute circuit. Mike the engineer, thank you very much for the resubscription for the 3rd month. A rolled car salute to you from chat. Thank you very much indeed. So 3 months already. Time flies. Time flies when you're watching very silly racing content, apparently. But thank you indeed for the continued support. Also, TG fan, thank you for the resub for the 19th month. A rolled car salute to you. I don't know if I can roll my car actually from here. Might need a little bit more speed than what we've currently got. Sort of a roll. Not a very dramatic one, but sort of. Thank you. So, hi Alex. How are you? I am not too bad, thank you. It has been a fairly chill Sunday, to be fair. No, so 19 months already and many to go. Thank you very much indeed for the continued support. It is very much appreciated. Can we... Oh. Roll. No, it's not wanted to roll. The Cinque Mille does not want to roll. Also, there we go. A rolled card. It didn't explode, thankfully. Not messing up by there. That's fine. We will hopefully get connected. Will we get non-friend issued? We shouldn't. We didn't. Wonderful stuff. I've immediately forgotten this track as well. But there we go. Memory is terrible. Mustang Lad, thank you very much for the resubscription for the 5th month. A rolled car salute to you. I can't do it anymore now because we're in a lobby. But thank you very much for the continued support. Hello, kitten. Dagon, what's up? I can see you pondering around. You're hovering. What are you planning on? Let me guess. You're going to go and annoy Eve, who was just sleeping calmly. That would be the Dagon way. It'd be very fitting. Oh no, she's wandered off to her cat tree. That's fine. I can also try. I'll also try inviting all from last job if we're having any problems with people getting connected, which, by the looks of it, we probably are. If you are just tuning in and would like to take part, you are more than welcome to. There are still some spaces. GTA is being a bit of a nightmare tonight. It isn't working very well. However, we will try to join. Send a message to Gliska, whose game tag is alongside where we have highlighted. Gliska will try and get you an invite to the session. You need to be on Xbox. You need the enhanced version of the game to be joining. If you are getting the non-friend issue, you might be better off trying to join from story mode. It seems to be the more likely way to have it behave. I can't promise it'll work, but it does seem to be relatively more reliable than anything else. Oh, and of course, give a fact about the 2015 Marussia to Gliska in your message. I mean, I couldn't give you a fact about it other than it was probably garbage. Like, that was... that's about it, really. I'd actually know. I don't remember if that was... I don't know if that was the year... Didn't Bianchi score a point with one... Was it with Marussia? I don't know if that was the year. That was about the only... about the only time they were... And it was... Yeah, even then, not exactly great. That's about all. That's all that comes to mind when I think of them. Mike, the engineer, thank you very much for at the bits saying a bit of FailRace craziness on the big screen and the Ryder Cup alongside on the PC. A good Sunday. I mean, fair enough. I can't say I know anything about golf. That's yeah. I know that's going on at the moment, and that Europe is winning or it has won. Or is almost guaranteed to win. I don't know. But I don't know. I know nothing about golf. But yeah. Why not have both going on at once? If you can hear in the background. Sorry, while I get everyone connected. I don't know whether the microphone will be picking it up. Dagon has found I have like this. It's like a plastic track with a ball in it that's got like these covered bits with small gaps. Basically, so the cat can put its paw in and smack the ball around, and the ball runs around the track. But the cat can't hook the ball out of it, so it's sort of stuck in there. And it is her favourite toy. Or one of them anyway. And yeah. I say it's quite noisy. It's not crazy loud, but it is noisy enough. Oh, hello, Dagon. You've come to jump up on me. Were you chasing the toy around? Do you want to drive the car? Shall we teach you how to drive the car? Yep, thank you. Got some headbutts from the tiny cat. Where are you going now? He jumped up on me, headbutted me, climbed on the desk, turned around. Now he's stood back on me. What do you want? And now she's pondering. Where are you going, cat? Oh, and now you're going to go sit on me. Well, hey, I think you want some attention. You can have some attention now. Briefly, because the race is starting. I'm sorry, Dagon. I'm sorry, Dagon. You can have attention quickly. Then I've got a race. And then you can have attention again afterwards if you are still around. You'll have run off by then, but, you know. It's fine. Alright, it's time for some random racing. We all like some good random racing. Oh, well, it's a bike. They're not the worst. I'm looking back and I'm seeing an Emirates. That's pretty good. And then I'm seeing a bus. That's pretty not good. So, you know, all in all, whichever bike this is, can't complain too much. So, yeah. We will try. If we can sit in some slipstream, it will make the most of the... Oh, that's a really big wreck for a few vehicles, yeah. Sit in the slipstream, because then we can go faster in a straight line than a bike normally would, and then still be able to carry great speed with twisty bits. Oh. Oh, okay, so Longbow has changed where their start-finish line was, because it was down here. It wasn't this hairpin that's coming up. But that did mean you can kind of cheat on the final lap. So yeah, Longbow's moved to the start line for this one. Haha! We are up to 4th. Oh, still getting headbutted by a kitten. Hang on. Oh, okay, I am up to 4th, and look, I can be quite far. Oh, I do run this track now, of course I do. We're up to 4th, but I do lack top speed on this bridge. Alright, what are we going to change into? It is actually quite a good car. Hey, Dagon, you are trying to be really distracting. She's being very cute, and I mean, I don't mind. But she is definitely on the distraction game right now. Now, mind the bush, because I just hate GTA collisions. They're so dumb. I'm gonna try and turn around at some point. Bloody hell. We got the lightest of... I think we got the lightest of taps by a motorbike fairly direct in the back of my car, and the game just decided that what it needs to do is to spin my car out. I have no control over it. It's very annoying. on that one. But yeah, there we go. What was a strong position and a strong car as well, let's not forget, has been rather scuppered. I don't know how far we go in this car. Do we have another change before the end of the lap? Maybe. This section here has been is a lot smoother and neater than it was in the 30-minute build version. I'm going to presume up here we're going to change, surely. Yeah, because we're going up towards the end of the lap. Okay, so we change once to the middle of the lap, and once to the start-finish line. What are we going to change into? Go away smoke. Okay, surge. It's not the worst car you could be given. It's got decent acceleration, but it lacks top speed. I mean, we might well cling on to around the top 10 with this. I feel like we're probably a little faster than Cat, maybe. I don't know, the XLS isn't bad. But yeah, anything vaguely sporty or well bat is going to be faster. We will use a slipstream and have a crack at the inside. Oh, just about made it work. Like, we're going to do this, and they're immediately going to repass us. Oh, that thing's terrifying. Oh. Okay, should have gone around the outs. Should have gone for the wider line there. That would have been advantageous at that point. Probably is a slightly faster way of doing it. Alright, can we get back across? Pink car! Slipstream! Fellow pink machine. Oh, okay, the ball. This is another one of those that I'm probably not going to lose too many positions with the ball, but I'm definitely not gaining any. Oh, bye-bye Dakar truck! Dakar truck away! That is definitely faster than I am. Yeah, if you want to go past, I'm not really fighting it. So, you know, some cars you'll fight, you'll battle with, but I'm not fighting a Spectre or whatever one it is with a ball. It's not going to do much good to me. I mean, the Growler's already driving away from us. Cat's the car behind us. I think they're in like a Casco or GT500 or something like that, I think is what I saw them change into, but I could be wrong. I definitely think you want... I don't know how accurate. It feels like I would want a better car for the second half of the lap. I feel like the second half is a slightly longer part of the lap. Might be wrong though on that one. As we run down the hill, this long straight is a killer if you're not in a great car. The small man leads from Liam. They're not a million miles away. Like, if I get a decent car or two, there's a little chance we can catch up. Whether that black suit car... Oh, come on. Game, I said decent car, not Armoured Boxville. Armoured Boxville's no good. I mean, the only plus point for it is, well, it'll punt stuff out of the way if you have an argument with it. Oh yeah, I would not want to have an argument with an Armoured Boxville. But it is better than a drift car, I'm going to guess, is what that is, which we have gone past. we can give a beep to Cora as we go for the overtake. Drake will drive away from us in the Paragon. Now, the Armoured Boxville is not the worst. Like, it's better than a normal Boxville, for example, or better than a lot of the trucks, better than a lot of the things that you could get. But it's still not very good, is it? Now, I don't know if that's really advantageous. It probably depends on the vehicle you're in. Some vehicles that'll probably be better. Some vehicles not. Also, like, I'm looking at the lap time. I actually think it's quite even between each side of this. It's just, it feels like the second half is longer. I was hoping for some slipstream, but it doesn't really seem to be giving any at the moment. That's better. That's more like it. Although I think it's a hot ring. One of the NASCARs. Or is it just the normal one? Yep. It's had an adventure. Right. We have a bright pink penetrator. 'Tis accurate. Sounds like something I shouldn't be saying on a stream, but it is what we are driving. Ah, GTA with your car names. Let's go. This is a sentence I didn't expect to say at the start of today. We are trying to chase down a armoured box wheel, maybe? Oh, no, it's a Cerberus. Like I say, we're chasing down some big armoured vehicle, but yeah, it's a Cerberus. That we should hopefully pass. And it is... Oh, Smallman's had a bad lap here. Smallman's not had a good lap, because they were leading, I think, last time I checked the leaderboard. That puts me up into 6th place. Can we chase down the Blade? Of Fred, we might be able to. Level 8 to the front of the field. We try to get some slipstream, which we do. I mean, the podium's not that far away if we can get another nice car here. Okay, I'll take that. Dominator ASAP. But I know that's not what it is quite, but that's what I'm going to call it. The Dominator ASAP. Formula 1 car's had a crash. Oh, level 8's had a bad time. What's happened to level 8? Is that a drift car? Doesn't look like it. Oh, we're about to murder level 8. Well, that's what's happened. That's not helped level 8. Go, 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 go. We got a little carried away. Okay, we're actually quite close to the lead, but I have rather screwed it slightly battling, crashing into level 8 from the Dominator. I'm going to guess Liam has the Formula 1 car, maybe. But yeah, we will see what we can do. I was hoping to get in some slipstream here as we head over the bridge, but the Vorschlang Hammer is a little bit too quick for me. And we allow, this is the final. This is the final car of the race for us. What is it going to be? It's a Hummer limo. No. Oh, we'd got towards the fight. It is at best going to be a 4th place for us. They all look like quite fast cars ahead of us. Probably not going to hold on to 4th for the remainder of this race with a Hummer limo on a twisty part of the track. It's not going to go well. Oh no. Oh, I missed the Dominator. Can we have the Dominator back, please? Or whatever that is behind us would probably be preferable. Oh, no, Chimera's definitely passing us. Okay, so it looks like 7th might be where we're headed. Chimera will pass. Fred is in... Well, I don't even remember which muscle car that is now. There's so many of them in the game, and I've forgotten what half of them are. I don't see anybody else directly behind. Oh, Fred has had a 2-wheel moment, because I think that's must be one of the ones with the handling flags. I don't know if that's the Vamos or the Tulip or which one it might be. Oh, someone else is turning up with that turreted limo. Actually, you know what? Fred going past might actually help us if we could just stay in the slipstream, which we have annoyingly fallen out of. Liam's taken victory from Drake by the looks of it. Oh, we're just going to hold off Butcher, I think. Don't think that's catching us by the end of the race. No. It got close, but thankfully not close enough. We will hold on to 7th. Oh, just about held on to 7th in that one. Yeah, like we got a little bit unlucky at the start. We recovered quite well. We were in the fight. We just needed a better final vehicle to maybe push for a podium. But it was not to be. Liam took victory from Drake. Nitro on the podium in 3rd ahead of Chimera, level 8 in 5th ahead of Fred. Then me, Butcher, Cat, and Border. Rounding out the top 10. There you go. Erraticus, thank you very much for the 5 gifted subs that went to the community, and I'm going to guess the Valorant one is like part of a Twitch thing. Like, when someone gifts 5, Valorant gifts 1, I'm going to guess. Either way, thank you very much, Erraticus. A big Rollcast salute to you, and I'm sure those that received it are much appreciative of that. Foxpacks, thank you very much for the resubscription for the 3rd month. A Rollcast salute to you from chat. I thought Source had bad hit reg. Yeah, GTA, like, the collisions are... Actual collision detection is solid. The problem is what it does once it's decided there was a collision. the crash enhancement is very frustrating, and yeah, Sometimes it does very silly things. Lombo is saying kind of struggled to decide if the track needed 2 or 3 randoms. Yeah, I think it's kind of at the borderline between how it's set up now and maybe in one more. It probably wouldn't hurt to have one more in there, because it's about a 2-minute lap, and it's about you only drive a car for a minute, but yeah. Either way, I mean, it's definitely a fun. But yeah, maybe it wouldn't go amiss having an extra one. It's just it's more so that if you do get a bad car, you're just not completely screwed, or not as badly screwed. But yeah, it was a fun race. I mean, it's a good track like this one. Shall be hoping for just a little bit better luck this time around. Core, saying this F3 needs the HSW vehicles. Well, there is I believe Longbow made a non-random version of this as well, if I remembered correctly. So there is a non-random version for normal racing. I mean, it'll work very well for normal racing. I think Longbow does normally remove cars that have HSW options for the random stuff to make it more competitive. Not that it's ever going to be crazy competitive, but to make it that little bit better. I mean, I'm sure the HSW cars, any of the fast cars are fun to drive around here. Doesn't really matter which one. It's a fun, relatively quick circuit. This Drake, saying a second for me feels like just blind luck. I mean, that is kind of random racing. That's how random racing works. There's a fair bit of luck involved. I mean, that's part of the point of the random stuff. You just never knows. You never know what's gonna happen. We will see. We will hope for a slightly better selection of cards. Doesn't have to be crazy better, because we were almost there. We're almost there or thereabouts. For this next time around. If you are just tuning in to the stream, I welcome you, of course, and you are more than welcome to take part. Stinty has turned up this evening. But you are more than welcome to take part this evening. To do so, just send a message to Gliska, whose game tag is one above where I have highlighted. Well, we're going now. But you can message Gliska. You need to be on Xbox. You need the enhanced version of the game. And Gliska will try and get you connected to the next race now as we get going. Also, Karma, thank you very much for the super chat. It is much appreciated. Right. Here we go. What did we start with last time? Oh, we had a bike to start with last time. I'm okay with the bike. It's not a bagger. They're terrible. But if you want to start me with the Tron bike or the Power Surge, that's not what I was hoping for. Not what I hoped for. Not what I wanted. Not going to help. Well, we can be there on the scene of the murder if there is a big crash. That's about all I got. We're not going to be very well. Although I say that, level 8's kind of like a worse time. There's a few of us with quite garbage vehicles. Oh, there's been a crash up ahead. I don't like the look of that. It's not a huge amount I can do, thankfully. I think a lot of the crashes are going to happen ahead of us, so never mind. So we can at least try and dodge them, and then admittedly, I just turned into that corner and there was nothing I could really do. We'd already committed, and okay. Fishy has the Ruiner 2000, so can jump, but it's not all that helpful most of the time. It's so slow. It is a hearse. It's not supposed to be quick. That is a drift Vorschlang hammer. It is doing its thing. Cat has done about all they can with the garbage truck thing. Scrap truck, I think is what it's called. We have found a way to get past it. Cruiser, if you can get the power down the drift car, it's still got quite a lot of power, so it will be quite quick in a straight line. It's terrible in the corners, of course, but it's faster than a hearse because it can actually use its power. Stinty's getting a push from Small Man. No, come back! I need the draft as well, please! Why have you not given me any slipstream game? That's really unfair. That is really unfair. It's completely uncalled for. That's hell, and that's... Well, plus point, Phantom Wedge. It means get out of the way. And downside is it's not very fast. Although, the Phantom Wedge isn't the slowest. Probably faster than the hearse we just drove. I'm going to try and not scoop people too much. But, well, Small Man's having a bad day. I almost launched into the back of the Ghostbusters. Through there. Yeah, this is not the thing you want behind you, because all it takes is one tiny mistake by me and you're having a terrible day. It's not going to be me that has a terrible day, it's going to be you that has a terrible day. Oh, like that. Ghostbusters have got away with it. Well, we're going this way. I'm sorry. At some point I'm going to make a corner, and well, if I have to drive a Phantom Wedge, I'm not going to be the one that yields, because I don't have to. While I don't want to, I'm not trying to actively ruin your day, I'm also not the one that yields, because I don't have to. So, sorry. The journey was already enough of a bad time, but, yeah, ooh, okay, back end got very light going down there. Not going to get any switch. It's been a bad first lap for me, really. There are some circuits where a Phantom Wedge would be helpful, but not this one. Not this one. Right, we are almost last. Come on, game. Okay. A 10F. Now, that is going to help. It's not going to undo the terrible first lap we've had, but it will be a lot faster than a bunch of the cars we are going to be seeing here. Right, we're going to try to go around the outside of a truck. Oh, well, and I'm going to... Okay, no idea. So Cora was trying to give space to a drift car on the inside that I just had no idea was even there. I thought Liam had dropped much further back than that. So, yeah, that is... Oh, unfortunate slightly. I was so busy trying to see where Fred's car was, I turned in a bit too soon. That was slightly foolish from me. Sadly, we are going to be getting out of the 10F soon. Game, please be kind. Please be kind. Please give us an equally good car as we head over the bridge. We will pass Stinty, we will pass whoever's in the next vehicle. Okay, it's my Dukes. It's not great, but it's also not garbage. So, there is that. Oh, a hot knife. Go, go, go! Stinty's got the Night Shark, is it? That thing's quite quick. That thing's also one of those that, like, a bit like an insurgent. Well, you don't want to have an argument with it, or like with the Phantom Wedge. That thing is going to win a fight. So just don't fight with the I think it's the Night Shark. I can't remember. There's like a few of the ones that are quite similar. I think the Menace is bigger than that. But yeah, we're just not going to tangle with it. So we've got a Dukes. Small Man, is it an Oracle or something maybe behind us? It's kind of there or thereabouts. We will try and maintain speed. We're up to 15th. So it's been a little bit of a recovery going on here. I really don't trust those bushes. Oh, drift car. I turned in not expecting to catch that car so quickly, and then I realised it was a drift car. So we kind of just had to bail a bit on that. Either way, we have made it through, and we didn't completely murder a drift car at that section. We will fly down the hill. Small Man... He's got some top speed in that thing. That thing is shifting. One of the cars up ahead didn't look like a big truck, so... Oh. Euros, please don't be a drift one. Oh, no. I was hoping it was going to be my Euros. It isn't. Okay. The only crumb of comfort here is we have a drift car in the shorter section, and this is the best. If I have to have a drift car, this is the section I want it in, because the next part gets very twisty. This part is twisty, but not as bad. Oh, we're always going to get a drift car at some point. Oh. Come on. Go, 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 go. We can at least utilise some of your straight line speed over the bridge as well. If we stay in 15th by the time we get out of this drift car, or at least relatively close to the cars ahead, it's not the worst turn of events. Oh no, of course they've got much better cars. Jeez, they've got some quite quick cars around us. That's frustrating. I know, I'm in a drift car, I'm sorry. I have to be quite slow through there. I appreciate Liam is much like bloody hell. Everyone's in a quick car, except for me with a drift car. Much like I said, Liam's in an insurgent. Liam is going to push our car considerably out of the way. Greenwood. It's nice, it's fun enough to drive and race, but it's not very quick. Like a one-make race with Greenwoods is good fun, but it is not going to catch up to many cars, although Core has had an adventure in their Turismo. Well, that Turismo is going to come back past. Smallman's had an adventure. I don't like that thing. I can't remember what it's called now. The Sterling Moss SLR style car. I don't like the way it drives at all. It's not as quick as you'd want it to be either, but it's still much faster than a Greenwood, for example. However, yeah, it's not the nicest thing in the world to drive. I've found myself racing Ice Circle most of this one. Like we had a terrible first lap together, and I keep catching up to them at various points in this. Now, we will try and cut to the inside there. Unfortunately, this little battle, I say unfortunately, it's definitely going to allow Cora to catch up, but that was always likely to happen. It is a Turismo versus us lot. We will power our way past down the hill. Can I get in the draft, a small man? If we get in the draft of that and help it drag us towards whoever is ahead in the van, that would be helpful. We've actually got more top speed than that thing, which is astonishing. Oh, admittedly with some slipstream going on there. No, game, why? We're going way too fast into that corner with the Yoga 4x4. It's just, we're going full speed, and probably sort of sports car, supercar speed with all the slipstream we had going on there, into a corner. Suddenly with how have all of you got bloody race cars and I've got a 4x4 Yoga, a Tyrant and a Tropos and a dirt bike? And then that just feels unfair. There's a Nero as well, although Fishy has a drift car, but yeah, that feels distinctly unfair, game, not gonna lie. Unless you're gonna give me a race car next and give them something terrible for the slightly longer section of the track. I do feel very hard done by. Cora's got a bloody, I've forgotten what it is, the Di Tommaso thing. Tygon, I think. Yeah, I feel a bit screwed over in that, I'm not going to lie. I know it's random and everything, but that feels exceedingly harsh when we're battling our way here and the game has just decided everyone gets good stuff, you get a Yoga. I feel like we're going to probably get something garbage here. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, it really, like, we had a bad final lap last time, but this one here really takes the piss. Oh, and then it's even worse because the bushes grabbed us. I'm in a drift car game, come on. Very, very disappointing selection. I mean, it has been absolute crap, this race. There's really not been any redeeming characteristics on this one. Can't even get going again. Yeah, this might be one of the worst. It's definitely up there. It's up there amongst one of the very worst random races I've had. Which is saying something after the crap we've had in this one recently. Like, I'm in a drift car. It handles absolutely terribly. I'm sorry. I'm not intentionally crowding you out, but I have got very little in the way of control here. I mean, outside of literal race-killing cars like the lawnmower, for example, which of course you can never recover from, this has genuinely been atrocious for us. There's just been zero. There was a brief moment where, like, we were in 15th and it was going plausibly, but it's just not been allowed to ever really recover. I think there's another drift photo behind me, and I don't know what the other two have got further back. We might get to finish. We might not DNF. Maybe. No, not quite. We're not quite going to finish. Yeah, that was an appalling race for me. There we go. there we have it. We will move on to the next one and hope for better. We will definitely hope for better. As yeah, that was pretty bad. It was Gliska that took victory from Border. Cruiser in third, head of KHFC, Golden Piggy, No Love, Cat, Valentine, Butcher, and Longbow, rounding out the top 10. 2:05 fastest lap. Well, I mean, we are definitely not competing because I don't know if we got like maybe one good car for that. But there we go. I don't know where we're going next, but it'll not be a random race up next. Andre, thank you very much for the super chat, saying hi, Alex. A long time ago, after I survived the hunt, sorry, the chat's just scrolling down. I'm trying to read to come back. A lot of time after I survived the hunt, once you kept it running and showed us a conversation you have after a hunt. That was really interesting, entertaining, and funny. Why don't you do that more often? Sometimes, well, there's a couple of reasons. Sometimes there's nothing really particularly, I say, interesting to add, or it's stuff that's already being discussed in the Survive the Hunt at some point. Sometimes I just, often, I say when I'm recording stuff, I'm working on autopilot a lot of the time. What I mean by that, but, I record a lot of videos. So when, let's say, a Survive the Hunt is filmed, Survive the Hunt is finished, I will stop the recording, stop the screen recording, stop the audio recording, and save all of that. Sometimes before I've even gone back into the main Discord call. So often it's just because I've stopped things to save whatever it is that we have been filming. There's always that small, minute chance of software crashing. So once things have worked, I will tend to stop things. The longer something is recording, the more minute chance it is of it crashing. So yeah, just everything gets stopped as soon as we are done. So it's I say it's not a necessarily intentional omission. It's more like this. It's often just I don't think about it at the time. But yeah. If there is any interesting stuff captured, or if I remember to, then I will, it will make its way into the discussion video, basically. But yeah, more often than not, I simply forget. But also sometimes there's just nothing of particular noteworthy to add. At the end of the day, you've sometimes got to. There's quite a lot of times where you've ended the recording, and then things are said. You've got to end it at some point. There's quite a lot of times where Chris has said something stupid and not been recording before we've started a race, for the funny intros, which is always sad. Always sad when you manage to miss silly Chris quotes, because I hadn't started the recording yet. It's funny how often Chris gets to be the intro of a video. It's open now. Stinty, thank you very much for the resubscription for the 27th month. A roadcast salute to you from chat. Thank you very much indeed for the continued support. He's just saying I'm hungry. Sure, that's useful information to know, right there. Thanks for. Oh, Trish, I say hungry for victories. Well, we're going to load up a race. I'm tempted to go to Big Hong Kong for a joke, but no, we're not going to go to Big Hong Kong. Maybe we're going to load up a job. GTA? Oh, that's a new one. I've not seen or had this problem before. Do you fancy loading? What is going on? Why can I not? I mean, I can do this. I don't really want to have to go, because I mean, these ones have been done recently. Okay, we are now loading. Fantastic. That's what we like. Oh well, no, I shouldn't have tried to load a different page. Something's broken on GTA. Sound big of the bit saying please load up Big Hong Kong. At the moment, I think just loading a race would probably be good. I've got what have I done here? Things have got very help. I've broken GTA. Right. If I oh no. It's definitely gonna be no Hong Kong. It's gonna be no race in a minute. Can I load up mine? Mine aren't very good, but okay. I think I can possibly get to mine. Right. I'm gonna load something on this first page entirely because the chances of anything else working is dubious. It just doesn't seem to want to load. Okay, now I remember what that one there is. Oh, this track is quite fun. I haven't driven this one for a while. Actually, it's Turbo. So yeah, I broke GTA more. It was already quite broken. Yeah, that is very true. That is very true. Oh. I loaded this! What is going on? Unable to join the session you have tried to join. I created the session. Oh, it's crashed. Oh no, wait, okay, well, it's gone back here. It's chucked me out of my car. What is going on with GTA tonight? No. Right, jobs. What is happening with this rail? Where were we trying to go? Is it this one? I can't remember which one I clicked on in the end. I think it was this one. Let's try again. It's at least working. Nope. Your profile only has permission for Rockstar content. Why? I've hosted many jobs. Like many years I've done this and I was loading. Can I not? Okay, right. Now are any of mine actually any good? Sure, you know, okay, right. I'm going to load up this race. This is largely a test to see if I can actually load a race. Okay, I can load a race I've made. God, I don't remember what cars are raced around here. I vaguely remember making this track, so let's see how this pans out. What I'm hoping is we can do a race, and then afterwards it will let me load up the races that I want to load up. We shall see. I don't remember how good this track is. It's not great. It's made by me. It's made a while ago. It's a bit janky. This is largely, though, just to get the game actually behaving itself. Hopefully. Valentine, thank you very much for the resubscription for the 13th month. A rolled car salute to you from chat. Thank you very much. Also for the continued support. Caleb, thank you for it. Saying the GTA gods demand a sacrifice of everyone's sanity. It's time for the tubes of despair. Again, well, it's not even letting me load any of them, but we'll see how it goes. Yeah. We will see what it might let me load up next time. Like, we are trying to invite everybody from the last job. I don't know what's going on with this game tonight. GTA just every so often decides it wants to ruin your day. And it is continuing to ruin our day. Like, I have invited everyone from the previous job. It's just not working. GTA is really being annoying. I have sent the invites that I can. Like, I physically can't send any more. Yeah. We will try and send them. Check phones. Sometimes they go missing. But yeah, fingers crossed. If you are not getting invites, if my invites are not working, then just send Glisker another message, as that is more likely to work. Fingers crossed. There's only 26. I don't think there are only 26 slots in this race. Is I guess the grid size for this area. I don't think we had more than 26 anyway going on, so it should be fine. If you were in the previous race, Wade, thank you very much for the super chat. There wasn't a message with it, but thank you. It is greatly appreciated, of course. I think. Yeah, Turbo saying, is it the F620 around here? Possibly. If I made it and we're racing coupes, probably is going to be an F620. Makes sense. I remember, challenging myself to try and make a fun track out of this Spaghetti Junction. I don't really remember the circuit. I definitely don't remember what cars I had on it. It would make sense I would have the F620. I don't know what the other one would be. Actually, I have a feeling it is the Mark 1 or 2 Escort, which I've forgotten the name of in GTA now. I have a feeling it is. I don't know why. I don't know why I picked them, but that's going to be my guess. The whatever it's called. It evades my mind at the moment. The Sylvester is the RX-3 one. What is the Ford one? I've completely forgotten it. It'll come back to me at a random point at some point. Retinue. There we go. Chat knows better than me. I was gonna say, if you didn't tell me, it would have returned to me at 2 a.m. in the morning. Suddenly, oh crap! It was a Retinue. That was the one. I remember the names of two. I don't remember all of them, but I remember the names of too many pretend cars. Right. We are slowly getting there. Very slowly. But we are getting there. I think once Valentine's connected, we're just going to go, because the game is on its last legs. Right. Custom vehicles are off. All of that is good to go. 8 laps might be a bit long. We'll see. It's quite a short lap around here, if I remember it rightly. Right. Hopefully the track behaves itself, honestly. That is the... Oh, apparently we have the S620. I don't know why we have both of these options. Even if the Windsor drop is faster, I am absolutely going for to drive the F620. Should have put it in the green, but never mind. It will do. And it looks like it's going to... It's going to be raining the race? Might be. Probably don't want the Windsor drop, considering it's quite a technical circuit, if I remember correctly. There is a hairpin behind us. Looks like most people have got the F620, which is good. I suspect there's going to be quite a lot of hairpins on this. Yeah, it looks like there is. That's probably going to be dicey for a stream race with a really big grid. And it looks like the Windsors have already caused chaos at turn 1. Oop, well, we have been punted forward. We are through turn 1 relatively well. I think this is going to be a lot of... Well, because we're using just the corners on here. Oh dear. That's gone for a falling over. Matty's escaped the circuit on the inside. Oh, yeah, it's a really technical track, this one. Can we sweep round the outside and try and make something work here? We do. Looking for some slipstream if we can get it. Yeah, God, it is a really... I mean, it was always going to be trying to use Spaghetti Junction for a track. It's going to be a tight and technical circuit. That's fine. You've got to be... like the corners here, that wall, really easy just to slide the cars towards it and get yourself in a whole world of trouble. Oh no, GTA collisions, why? We have got away with that one. Hello. I was not meaning for an overtake there. There was a terrifying, it's almost gone horribly wrong moment. And we have come out the other side in one piece. Yeah. It is not the easiest place in the world to overtake around here. It really isn't the easiest place. You've got some of these places where you can get up to speed. Valetain's escaped the circuit. But you've got these big braking zones in the very, very tight corners. You know, almost every corner on this one. There's a Ewan track that's like I made a hairpin that's like all hairpins. This is the much more extreme version of that because it is just constant extreme hairpins. Come on, get up the hill. Really struggling to get out of that corner there. Valetain's in a spot of bother. Yeah, Chimera went in too hot through there. And Valetain unfortunately paid the price on that one. We are... You're going to have to pick and choose your moment to get an overtake, because Slipstream is only going to do so much. Like, it's a lot of the times down here, it's not even really getting you alongside. I could have actually done that one. Chimera was a bit early on the brakes there. Could have had a dive, I think, and pulled that one off. But now, don't run too wide. I mean, a lot of your overtakes will come from cars ending up in the wall. I didn't know if Chimera was defending that one or not, but we kind of committed one way and wasn't really quite as efficient as I would have liked. Oh, Cruz has gone into the wall, and it's made a bit of a nuisance of things. We're going to sneak our way up into a 4th place from that one. Yeah, if you do make a mistake here, you can... It gets very Macau-esque, and you can very easily end up blocking the whole track. We have got a great run out of there. What is your plan there? I'm sorry, but I am very much there. If you are going to come across and you are not clear, you are going to pay the penalty. And I don't particularly... Hopefully, that is a lesson learnt of why you don't just blindly pull across on a car. I am alongside your rear corner. If you turn across a car, you are going to end up in trouble. And yeah, it is a teachable moment, I hope. I've just seen Valetain fall off the side of the map. Right. Can we find a way past level 8? Can we find a way past Golden Piggy? And can we catch up to Liam? Those are the questions in this one. Don't make a mistake through here. This is one of your best overtaking opportunities. You can have a big dive under brakes. Unfortunately for me, of course, Golden Piggy's getting slipstream from level 8. We are both climbing up the wall. I've got a surprising... Because despite the fact I was all over the wall, we've got a surprisingly good run there. We've got one of them. Could we get level 8 as well in the braking zone? I want to try and get my car past. We make it stick. Okay, Liam, come here. We're going to try to chase down Liam. Can we curb boost off the wall? No idea. Level 8 is going to have the run down into this corner, though. Oh, and Liam has made a little error. Liam brushed the wall. Of course, the Windsor is much bigger. There's a lot more Windsor there to try and get round the corners than the F620. Level 8 has got past us, unfortunately. Tempting to just throw the car back to the inside there, but not going to quite be able to do it as we head up. Oh, there's the understeer from the Windsor. We're going to try and sneak our way past. Oh. That corner is so nasty. We gave level 8 a little nudge. Thankfully, level 8 didn't go off the edge. Just 2 more cars have. It's really easy to do. It's just raining cars around that corner. At some point, they're going to land on the actual lead pack because, yeah, we do sort of cross over that part. That bump's nasty. I've had to lift a bit too much around there. I'm not as close as I'd want to be to try and find a way past Liam here. We're going to have to be a little bit careful. Again, half-decent run through there, although we are under a lot of pressure from level 8, who has got a better run. I wasn't able to get across in time to cover that one. Is level 8 going to have a look for a way past Liam? No. We're going to go wide on the way in there, give plenty of space. We do make it work. Okay. We just about defend on the outside line there, and this time around, we have got momentum on Liam. Level 8 is there. Can we fire our car to the inside? Oh, we try. And it's this time we can't quite make it work. Liam sticks it on the outside line and does hold on to the position. Now we're going to have a slipstream down here. Liam will cover. that inside line. Level 8 is there as well. I'm going to expect there to be a car on the inside. Oh, we're not giving up quite yet, but it's going to have to give up at some point. At some point we're going to have to accept that Liam is there. Level 8 is to the inside looking. We know that corner goes a bit off camber, so we will try and be careful around here. Can we make this move finally stick? We do. We take the lead of the race, but we know it's not going to be an easy one. Because, yeah, we have... Oh, I thought the hairpin went the other way. Never mind. We are going left here. And Liam straight back past. Could not get the cutback going on there. That's fine, though. We know there is still time to recover this. If we can get a great exit here, which we do, we can surprise Liam with the momentum, and we will make the pass work. Liam's immediately cutting back on the exit. Come on, F620. Come on. Fend off the silly red-roofed machine. We're going to have to do what we did to level 8 last time around. Try and make this one, the wider line, work. We get a good exit, but it's not enough. It's enough to stop Golden Piggy from getting past. Liam's going to try and prepare themselves to defend into this next turn. We will look to get across. I really wanted to try and take Liam's line away there. Could not do it. We're still alongside Liam. We're still trading paint. We are on the inside for turn 1 here. There's a lot of cars lining up with a couple of laps to go. Oh, I think Gliska sent it, or may have got pushed. I don't know what went on back there. It's got busy behind us as more cars are now joining this this lead pack group. Oh, Alpha Camber Core there, so nasty. It's so difficult. The cars hate it. 'Cause it looks like you're picking up speed around that corner, and all of a sudden you've got to start slowing down because the track just falls away rapidly. Hence why we've seen a load of cars over the edge of the circuit there. We will try and use the wall a little bit for the curb boost. Is Gliska close enough? No, not just yet. What we are expecting to be vulnerable is down here. We know this section can be. We got... This is the smallest of tags from Gliska, and the second there was that contact, it just drags my car across in front of them, which is not ideal. I couldn't get across in time. Liam is going to fire it back to the inside. Like, I don't mind. Well, I wasn't minding the outer line until Liam got punted into me. That's kind of frustrating, really. Because yeah, like we were having a good race, and Liam gets fired. Liam gets fired into the corner, but of course I'm on that wide line. Gets fired into me. So yeah, not ideal there. Now in a big gaggle of cars, it is definitely a lot more difficult making passes stick. Level 8's trying to get to the inside here. We're going to approach at some relative speed here. Small man's got a little bit stuck in the middle. They will have no speed on the exit. That's the downside of that tight line. You've got no momentum on the exit there. There's going to be some understeer from various cars. Wasn't quite expecting Small man to check up there. Lombo has got the lead of the race quite comfortably at the moment. The problem is, if we all are fighting each other here, Lombo is just going to run away. I don't think we're catching Lombo by the end of this race. I think Lombo's gone in this. There's all the nose to tail chaos through there. Now, will we see anybody escaping the track as we're fighting side by side here? No, everybody is neatly through this section. Not got the slipstream on level 8 I wanted to make a big dive work here, which is, I say, a little unfortunate for us. We'll try and get the exit up this hill. Again, this is another spot we're seeing plenty of overtaking going on. We might be able to stick the nose alongside. I had to grab the handbrake to try and get it turned. A Small man's made the most of Gliska fighting Liam, which has promoted them to second. We've got through this quite well. Lombo is, again, just enjoying not having any problems. Gliska's tried to send it. Gliska's gone in too deep, and then we've just been murdered by everyone trying to take the corner normally. Like, I'm just trying to stay out of trouble in this one, and we're getting turned by cars. We will get pushed by Gliska. I mean, I tried to get on the brakes early. We were just pushed down there. So we were all pushed into the side of Liam. We've come out the other side of this just about in second if we don't get ourselves in trouble going down here. which we don't. Longbow has very much gone and won this. We will not be able to catch by the end of this, and it's going to be the battle for second, essentially. I don't think we quite need to defend. Oh, we maybe should have done. I wasn't sure if we were going to need to defend at that point or not, and I thought we were far enough ahead, but no, Liam, the closing speed was just enough to have Liam catch up. Can we chuck it to the inside? Liam's covered quite well. We've got good momentum here, but, well, never mind, Liam's been wiped out anyway, so it was worked out that the downside of going to the outside is what saw us get in trouble here, is that if there is a crash it may well fire into me. However, sometimes you can be just out of the way as well, which is also quite useful. Yeah, Longbow's absolutely ran away because they've just been out of the chaos. If you were far enough away at the front and out of the chaos, that is, very helpful indeed. We will come out of all of this. It's going to be, I say, a drag race to the line. I don't think Liam's going to have enough time in the slipstream here to quite catch us. Oh, it was close. Who has got it? Oh, just. Not by very much. Not by very much at all. Yeah. That was, Liam almost had the slipstream there. It was a fun race. I enjoyed the battling with Liam immensely on that one. Yeah. That track was even narrower than I remembered on that one, but there we go. That was definitely quite a manic one. Now, we're not going to race around this track again because this was largely just to try and get the damn game working. We will see if it is going to work. I'm going to go back to free roam and see if we can get it. See if we can get the game working. Yeah, that's that's a track probably not so much for 25, 26 cars. Smaller lobbies, fine. It's a little bit too claustrophobic for the big grids. Small man got fastest lap of the race in the end on this one. Dagon? Oh. I thought Dagon was playing with a microphone wire, but no, I don't know quite. I must have caught it slightly with my chair or something. The microphone is still working, right? Yeah. I was slightly worried for a second. No, the microphone is still connected. That is good news. That is important. Now, next important bit, GTA. Are you going to work? Can I load up the race that I want to load up? I'm going to keep fingers crossed that it will. And, yeah. Well, we know it can't be completely wrecked because it said I could only, it said I could only load Rockstar content, but I loaded a track, but it was my own track, so I don't know how that, who knows, we'll find out in a minute when we're out of the clouds. Noodle Brain, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, please let the GTA 6 servers be better than this. I hope so. I'm not expecting so, but I hope so. I'm definitely expecting there to be a bunch of issues. It's one of those things. I'm expecting there to be a bunch of issues, but they should also be they know how popular GTA 6 is going to be. Like, there's no escaping that. So while, yes, it is going to be under possibly the most incredible load any game server has ever been under. Whenever the GTA 6 servers first go online, whether it's day one, whether it's later, I don't know. Whenever they do, it is going to be under the most immense load I would imagine any game servers have ever been under. But they also are aware of this. So, like, you've got to be aware of this when you're making the game. So, hopefully it'll work. We will see. It's not like I can do much. But yeah, we will see when it comes to that. Shall we try and load up the tracks that I was trying to load up? Yeah, okay, we just weirdly broke it last time. Don't know how, but we did. Good stuff. Well done, GTA. That is... Yeah, that is bizarre. But anyway, we are back with a normal race and a track that is wide enough and not constant hairpins. Now, if you would like an invite and it has not been behaving itself, you can always send a message to Gliska and try and get a fresh invite, because, yeah, whoever was in the last job, I don't know, it's somewhere misbehaving. You can, yeah, message Gliska, try and get an invite. Game tag is third from bottom, or you can find it in the pinned fourth from bottom, as I guess some people have failed to connect, or now it's moving up, it's fifth from bottom. But yeah, send Gliska a message. You can also find that in the pinned message on Twitch. Gliska will try and get an invite to you, we'll try and get you connected. We're not having an amazing amount of luck, but you know, try and it's just the game has decided it wants to be an absolute pain in the arse. We'll get there. We'll get there. I will keep trying. Not that one from last job. I will keep trying with all from last job as well, just in case it is any of them. Then will work. I did just have a Dagon did appear. She wandered around and then has wandered out again. Eve has not moved from her preferred spot this evening on the sim rig. The sim rig is. I don't think she's on it. I think she's on it just because I've got a hoodie on there that I was wearing today. Probably. Because, I mean, the sim rig's been here for however long. It doesn't normally sit on it. Cass used to like it. He hasn't used it for a while. Or maybe it's because I was using the sim rig earlier as well today. Who knows? I will actually, while we're waiting to get people connected, we have there will be a. It will be tomorrow. Yeah, it's Monday tomorrow. I remember the days of the week. There's a video coming out tomorrow. A video from a series I haven't done in a very long time, which I'll be interested to see how it do. Basically, on YouTube, if I'm not playing GTA or Beam, videos tend to do terribly. Odd exceptions, but tend to. But yeah, I don't even know why I decided I wanted to go and have a go with an old thing that I hadn't done for ages. But I did. I don't actually know what made me go and do it, but I thought I'd have a go with something, and we'd see. So yeah, that's something I haven't done for a very long time in a video will be coming out tomorrow. If it does well, I know what I'm doing. If it does well enough, I'm not expecting it to do crazy well because it's it's not Beam or GTA. But if it does well enough, then may well revisit some more in that series. We will see. It's not the episode 500, I'm afraid. That's still a long way off. Well, I say it's a long way off now. I mean, it's a way off. I haven't done much on it for a while. It's very, very slowly getting there, but it isn't particularly high on the list of priorities because like I've still got a good many. How many hours do I reckon it's going to take to finish? I don't know, 30 probably, at least. Well, no, man. How far through did I get? 30 might be a bit too much. Probably 20 or 25 hours to go editing that one would be my rough estimate, and I've spent a lot longer than that already editing it. Yeah, I'd say that's probably about right. But yeah, it's because it's like a really big job. It just gets put back because like it's not coming out this week, or it's not scheduled or planned for this week. So I've got to get this week's stuff done, and then by the time this week's stuff's done, something's gone wrong, something's got to be twisted and tweaked, and then you run out of time. So it constantly just ends up on the back burner. That, and I mean, there's the NC500 video is in a similar kind of state. But we will see. I don't know if anybody else is actually getting... I don't know if the game is letting anybody else get connected. We're going to start, because otherwise I'm just going to ramble aimlessly for a while. You know, the train of thought will get derailed, jump about 4 tracks, and then go in a wrong direction. Yeah. What do we want to start with? I mean, sports is always a good option. Again, triple checking all of this is fine, which it does seem to be. We'll go with 5 laps. If it's too short, we've now got people getting connected, of course. The minute we go to get started, and it's the minute people it's working at least. Like, I will say that much. It does seem to be holding a little bit better. We'll get there eventually, maybe. Come on. Come on, GTA. I know you want to get people connected. Well, I don't know if you do. You probably just want a nap. I can understand that. The GTA servers have had a hard life. Right. We are going to start this race. We are going to get this all underway. And we will see how it pans out. If this is the track I think it is, it's got a very fast downhill section towards the end of the lap. It's always spectacular. Okay, 770. I haven't driven this one for a while. I think it's quite a good car. So we shall see. David, thank you very much for the super chat, saying is Driven to Destruction going to continue, or did it fare poorly to the YouTube gods? It didn't do very well to the YouTube gods, which is a shame because it was a good. It was a good venue. I think it's probably unlikely to continue as a series, although it will. The track is great, so the track will probably turn up. It'll turn up as a race to destruction circuit, essentially. Oh. There's not quite a space to edge through there. But yeah, it'll turn up as a race to destruction circuit occasionally, for goodness sake. Honestly, that is about the most incompetent I have seen people be. I basically stopped for that corner because I had nowhere to go. That is just an impressive level of incompetence from a large number of people involved. Now, I will admit the start of this track is not the easiest of... It's not the easiest of corners, but that was shockingly poor from a number of people. So, yeah, well done, everyone. We're going to have a long climb through the field. I mean, it is a relatively long lap here, although this is one of those circuits that's weirdly a bit more. I also managed to save Fishy there. They got a tag and it started spinning their car, and then I had nowhere else to go, but we ended up managing to punt them back into a straight line, which was quite entertaining. We're back up to 12th. I mean, the leaders are miles away because we got stopped, but we'll see what we can do. Again, the top 10 is very plausible, considering we're in 12th already. Will we be able to have a dive to the inside here? Oh, I mean, can we get there? Yes. Can we make that pass stick? Not quite, which is a shame. We will head up the hill. We will loop our way down the other side. That's a lot of speed. There's so much pace, but when you've got cars really close in front of you, I can't utilise it. We will run quickly through there. Oh, Gliska's in a bad way. Gliska ran wide and clonked the wall, and rather unfortunately spun back onto the circuit directly into Drake. I was thankfully further back and had time to see what was going on and could dodge that one. We have come out of this in 9th, which, I mean, considering how the lap started, I'll take 9th. What can I do? Nothing back here. I'm just gonna sit and wait. Like, turn 1, you can overtake into turn 1. It's honestly one of the most pointless overtaking spots because you're just so likely. Oh. So I thought that was a tight corner, and it was. I thought it was this corner. That's why I braked a bit more than I needed to, sorry, because I thought we were going around that really tight corner. So a bit of an unintentional brake check, because I forgot quite where this circuit goes. It's been a while since I've driven this track. But yeah. It looks like, I think 3 cars are broken away at the front. And then there's this battle for the last podium spot, which we will probably come and join. Oh, Stinty's had adventures. I had a bit more understeer through there than I wanted, and we joined Stinty in adventures a little bit. I'm hoping we can get to 7th. We can, but we're on a terrible line through there. Yeah. Trying to sort of hold the pass on Stinty, and we just went too quick and just threw our rhythm off through that section. But it's fine. With all the blue cars today, we murdered Stinty again a little bit there. There's so many blue cars around the front of the field. Now, okay, well that time there I had nothing to do with Stinty getting sideways. We are on a bit of a wonky line there. It's not ideal, but we are at least ahead. Whoa! We got massive oversteer. I was not expecting. That might have been what got Gliska, I think. Just suddenly huge oversteer. Stinty was in a bit of trouble on the outside of us on their own. I mean, it wasn't helped by the orange car being very sideways in the middle of a corner. Yeah, side by side down there is a bit sketchy. If you've got enough. If you've got enough sort of space, you can kind of get away with it, but if you have to use a lot of steering lock, the back end does not stick on the track very well. Right, I remember that time it was a faster corner there. We're not quite going to get alongside Salmon. We're better off just kind of yielding, get the slipstream up the hill. You might be able to make this manoeuvre stick, which we do. I think this is one of those tracks, the second you start fighting someone, you lose so much time. The group's ahead. Oh, get away. Dagon has just ran off with the lid to my water bottle, and I can hear her playing with it on the stairs. Why, Dagon? Why have you done that? I mean, other than just to be a silly cat. Oh, you go over that wall. Well, Golden Piggy's done exactly the same thing. Well, that is the worst Armco barrier in existence. Oh, it wasn't Golden Piggy. It was Wambo. Same colour. That's the worst. What is the point of an Armco barrier that you can just go over willy-nilly? I mean, okay. I guess, ultimately I shouldn't have been out there because I went into the corner a little bit too hot. And when I realised that, it was just, okay, we'll just bounce off the Armco and we'll be fine. Because, well, the barrier's there. You expect it to be solid, but it just climbed it. Oh, okay, that was not got the grip to make that one stick. We tried it, but it didn't quite work. Yeah, then the Armco barrier just absolutely decided that it was going to give us grief. Oh. Okay, we're around there fine. Cruisers found the fruit stand on the outside. Oh. We will carry a lot of speed into here. We are still in the top 10. There is a group of cars ahead that might not be out of the realms of possibility catching. However, we're going to be in this. Oh, we're going to be in this fight. Now, we can be flat through there. You don't really want to be on the grass more than you have to because it does kill your momentum coming up the hill. We will pass one of the yellow cars there. Try and get it slowed for here. Don't spin up the wheels. Don't slide the car around. Stinty's had an adventure off the side of the hill. We've moved from blue cars to yellow cars in this one. We've got the whole yellow squad. The yellow squad behind. We've got a couple of blue cars in front of us. Stinty's launched it sideways through there. We are, recovered through that section. That's too fast into the tight corner. Well, we will be okay with that. That one there won't matter too much. Don't think you want to be on a tight line through here, but it's going to kind of screw us. Oh, that was the railing we went over last time, and someone else has done it this time. How many cars in this race have gone over that railing, I wonder? I'm going to guess quite a few here. Stinty looks to the inside and might make this pass stick. Oh, there's a yellow cars are having their adventures this time around. We probably don't want quite such a tight line down there. We're going to get away with it because we'll just slipstream off these cars. Well, maybe. Slipstream doesn't want to go, but it's also such a steep hill. Probably not the biggest. Like, Slipstream's going to make the biggest difference because they're in trouble there. Yep, too much speed, understeer, and a fruit stand. Not what you need. Not what you need at all. We've survived and we gain a place in this one. We've actually got quite nicely through that final corner. We got it turned and we didn't spin the wheels up like crazy, which is very easy to do through that section. Final lap of the race. I mean, we're looking at 6th place basically is what we are going for here. I mean, this track is very quick. There is not really a small crash on this circuit. Stinty was sliding, very nearly wiped us out on the climb up there. We will actually barrel into this uphill section as we move ourselves into 6th, and I think Stinty's had an accident somewhere back there. We did see Stinty's car all crossed up following me up the hill, so I'm going to guess it did not end well. That's too much speed. I mean, we get away with it in that we don't fall off the road, we just lose a load of momentum. Surprisingly not lost a position. 2 behind are there. Now, this is the corner that's caught me out a bit. This time around, we are all good. Oh, there's a yellow car in an Armco, and small man wiped out some of the fence. Liam is to the lead of the race in this. We will get through this section quite nicely. Yeah, the car behind is looking. We will force it the long way round. Okay, no, it wasn't Stinty. Sorry, it was. So Stinty is the car behind us. It was Butcher then that must have gone off at somewhere in this little group. Stinty's braved it around the outside, and oh no, it's Butcher. I don't know. I lost track of cars. Oh, we're going to get huge slipstream pull down here. We know we really needed to get the pass done through here because it's not a big slipstream run to the line. We're kind of going to have to launch the car to the inside. It's not going to be enough. It's not going to be enough through this one. Damn it. Needed to be a bit braver on the brakes. Stinty's going to claim 6th. We will claim. So I kind of had to try something. Maybe we could have gone to the outside on that final corner and tried something. But yeah, just couldn't quite do it. It was when we had a fun battle over 6th on the final lap. We do get fastest lap of the race. That's something. But yeah, a silly accident. I mean, okay, the silly accident off the side of the track dropped me out of the battle, but would probably ultimately have been 4th. However, we did admittedly get in a good fun battle. Stinty also went and climbed over some Armco. Yeah, the Armco is not as solid as you think it would be. Is pretty much what we saw there. What I saw there. So, yeah, Armco 770s can climb the Armco barrier pretty well, is what we are seeing in that one. But yeah, there we go. Golden Piggy, thank you for the bits. Saying I declare the road safety crew fired. They do need to sort out the Armco one way or another. We'll put some big catch fence. I was very surprised to see them climb the Armco that much. Would not have ever expected it from them. Because it's not like it. Like I could understand if it was in a, I don't know. If you're in the Dakar track, the Dune, I could understand it. Or if you're in like a Sand King or something with a lot of ground clearance, even like a Drauga, that makes sense to a point. But yeah, 770 not on my list of cars I would expect to have issues there. It's a good fun track though. It's a good track. It's a very fun track to drive. It just I do remember this being a thing that we had when we've filmed it and whenever we've used it. You just catch-up just doesn't really work very well. Or not, it doesn't really work very well, but like if you fall back for whatever reason, often being, let's say there's a crash at turn 1, and you fall back, it's a real struggle to close the gap, unlike some of the tracks where you can. This one here in particular, and it always has been, there's not like a new thing that is every time we've ran this and filmed this, is often been the way. It's always been the way, really, that you fall back, you do struggle to catch up, which I'm not sure why, because it is quite a fast track in general. I feel like you should, certainly some sections you really should gain. I can understand like at the end of the lap where it's downhill, well, catch up's not going to be any use there, but yeah, it's a weird one. It's a weird one, this. I can try and invite all from previous job if you've disconnected. We will see. I don't know if it's going to work. Fingers crossed it will. So I'm asking if we can use the 8F drafter. I don't remember what car is the selected ones, and we're often either doing random racing or we are doing one make racing, and I cannot remember what cars are for one make racing on what circuits, but we will be doing a random race up next. Maybe an 8F is going to turn up. I don't know if we have any. It's probably a touring car track that has it, but that's about as far as I can guess. Also, thank you. My phone has decided to notify me that FailRace has gone live. You do know that's my channel, right? I am signed into it on my phone, right? Why are you notifying me that I have gone live? I'm signed in. Why are you notifying me that I have gone live? You've never done that before. That's a new one. That is a new one to me. Thanks, phone. I guess it needed to make sure that I was aware. It's not like we've been streaming for 2 hours and a bit. No. Right. Shall we begin? I'm hoping we'll go for 4 laps. Let's see if we can get through turn 1. I mean, it'd be nice to get through turn 1 cleanly. I'm going to hazard a guess that that's going to be difficult. Just less of a mess than last time would be ideal. Or, I mean, if I can start at the front. Honestly, the chances are if I start the front right, it's going to be me that crashes. That would be my luck. Okay, FR36. I honestly don't remember racing this ever. And 9 times out of 10, when you get it in a random race, it's a drift car. Sure. Sometimes starting on pole or whatever is not always a good... I don't know if I want to start on pole actually, because there's a long slipstream. Okay, well, we are towards the front. That's probably better for me. I don't know if we are pole. Oh, we are. Well, I was going to say I don't know if I want to be pole, but definitely wanted to be towards the front. We will be slipstream past towards turn 1, but we will be at least towards the front of the queue by the time we get to this. Okay, it's me and Stinty. I'll just go side by side with Stinty through turn 1 if we have to. Which it looks like we might well do. Glisker is on the outside. Stinty actually got a bit more understeer through there than we would have wanted. Actually, it's better, much better through turn 1. There was a crash, but only one as far as I could see. Well done, everybody. That's more like it. Oh, I think Stinty may have got collected by, by a fellow blue car. I don't know exactly. We have escaped away at the front a little bit, making the most of the escaping here. Oh wow, we have really escaped away at the front. Yeah, I think it is just one of those tracks. I mean, we saw it at the junction circuit where Longbow managed to escape. On some of these like fiddly tracks, if you can manage to escape, catch up is not always as powerful, and I just don't think this one here. Don't go over the Armco. Don't know whether the FR36 is going to escape the circuit over the Armco. I'm not planning on finding out. You know, we will kind of use the banking there. I mean, this is not as quick as previous car, and I'm not actually driving it very well. Now we've got this crazy big lead, and I'm not actually driving very well with it. Come on now, we've got to be better than this. We will head up the hill. That was quite decent through there. Oh god, I'm not going to be able to see what anyone else does through here. How much rear end grip does this car have? Can it take this flat? Yeah, okay. Well, it can take it flat when you're the leader and are being slowed down by catch-up and there's no slipstream, so that's a useful thing to have. It's probably going to be quite different if you're going very fast in the slipstream. But it's something we'll worry about maybe in the future. Oh, it's great. Liam and Stinty are behind us. They're definitely going to be able to work together. I think they will catch us, especially if they are working together. If they work together effectively, they can catch us. If they work together, if they slow each other down at all, that would help me in terms of winning. But no, they've done a good job of leapfrogging their way forward. I think maybe what it is with this track is it's really easy to lose time battling each other to the point where you are slower than the car with catch-up. Oh, I didn't realise Stinty was going to the outside there. Sorry. I saw Liam go to the inside, so I was like, right, I'll go, take a normal line. I just didn't realise Stinty was going to be quite close enough to have a look there. We have got an okay exit, but I've got nowhere to go with any of it, so we're going to have to slot into third. Both of the two ahead get a big slide going on. Cat has caught, because the second we start fighting each other, lost a heap of time. Stinty's not going to be able to hold that one. We will move ourselves back into second. Liam with some understeer through there clonks the Armco. We will be relatively neat and tidy through this section this time around, which is good. With a good bit of momentum here, this is not a normal place to try and overtake around this circuit. Can work though. Liam kind of dipped a wheel onto the dirt, lost a bit of time. It's been a bit of an unconventional way to try and make a pass stick. Oh, I wanted to try and get to the curb, couldn't do it. we gave a Liam's width on the outside and nothing more than that for Liam there. We didn't actually squish him against the wall. There really was nothing else. Liam is still not giving up this fight. We are going to have to yield the position. I don't want to pass. I'm not going to get to pass either. Stinty's going to go warp speed down there and through. We are now going to get the secondary slipstream. Liam with a big wheelie almost gets murdered by us. I wasn't quite expecting that there. Stinty's got a great run through that section. Cat's just watching us and waiting for the tremendous accident that is surely coming our way. Oh, they've bumped one another, but my slightly different line did not give me the momentum I was looking for. We're trying to get some slipstream. There's not really the space to make it work. We've pushed Stinty back past Liam. Cat's there having a look. 3 wide towards turn 1 is really dicey. No one wants to lift through there. I'm actually surprised Stinty across the grass got away with that. I thought the grass was going to kill more momentum than anything there. We are still side by side with Stinty. Not going to quite make this one stick, I don't think. In the end, we're going to have to give up. And on that terrible line, Liam is going to make that pass work. Come on, where's the slipstream going? It's just about kicking in now. As we climb up the hill, Liam is now the one being brave and has partially opened the door for us. Nope. We got too much oversteer through there. We got too much oversteer as Liam and Stinty got a bit too much airtime, although I've just really struggled to get off that corner. Oh, we've gone wide. We might save that on the rock face, managing to get the car turned. Gliska has caught. Oh, and Smallman has come to join us. Oh, you really can't. This is one of those cars that you just cannot. You're probably quite delicate with it. It doesn't respond well, or at least I don't think it responds well to being chucked around here. It doesn't really like it. You start going sideways and you lose a heap of time. A couple of people have been trying to run the dirt banking to try and make speed. I don't think you will get speed there. I don't think that's a quicker line. It's an idea. I just don't think it's particularly faster with this car. I think you lose too much going on, but never mind. Liam and Stinty still side by side. Gliska's going to have a good run. Don't know if Gliska is going to get past by the time I get to. We're going so fast through there. Had to go on the brakes because otherwise going to end up in the fruit stall. Got to be a little bit mindful. Can we get? Again, I'm looking for a good exit there to try and get past Cat. Couldn't quite do it. Gliska is going to be on that wide line. We're once again trying to get a good run. I've got a great run on the exit. Lack of anybody for slipstream for me is kind of going to kill us. Everybody went to that single file line. Oh, which is, I mean, they're right to do so. Oh, this is looking bad for me. I'm giving up on that. Not a chance. 2 wide on the outside I'm fine with. 3 wide on the outside is just not going to happen. That's just asking for death. So we just back out and follow through that section. Wasn't sure if Stinty was about to go in the Armco barrier there and crash back onto the circuit, hence why I was a bit nervous on that one, but it's fine. We've all made it work. Stinty's up on the bridge. We're going to try and use a little bit of slipstream from Gliska to get past. Oh, we get a slight assist wide. We'll recover it quite nicely. Lose a little bit of ground to the cars ahead. It's fine. Don't get oversteer through here, because that will just kill all your momentum. And if we could get a little bit of slipstream from the cars ahead, that would be good. Cat is looking. Oh, and gets understeer or oversteer through that. Got themselves in trouble. I don't think they just understeered wider if they got a snap of oversteer and had to catch it, and it ended up in the outside wall. But either way, they got in trouble. We're pestering the lead pair. That's fine. Oh. Damn it. I was going to go for a cutback. Gliska bounced off Liam slightly awkwardly and ended up where I was going, but we've all got out of it fine. Cat's now looking to that wider line. Oh, I get a load of oversteer in the corner there. Guy, if you get any oversteer in this car, you just lose all momentum. It's really painful how much momentum just suddenly gets lost. Really, oh, this is asking for trouble. We've got through it. Small man's dead. I'm sorry, Stinty. I had to try and get back on the circuit because I was going in the fruit stand. Like at that point, I am getting my car away from the fruit stand. If it means spinning you, I'm sorry, but that is just the price I am going to pay on that one. Admittedly, like, Stinty is 100% at the very limit of grip. Oh, it's the final lap. I thought we had one more lap to go. Never mind. Well, it's 4th. Yeah. That is that one. Small man sent it a bit too hard on the outside and paid the price. Gliska took victory from Liam. Cat in 3rd. We were 4th ahead of Drake. Actually, where did Stinty end? Stinty ended up miles down. Did Stinty miss a checkpoint, maybe? Because I could put them round, but they were then back going again. Right behind us. They may have hit a hay bale or something. I don't know. Cruiser 6th, they're level 8. Longbow, Salmon, KHFC rounding out the top 10 in that one. There we go. Yeah. It's a fun track, this one. I do like this track. That was a much better race. That was definitely a much better race. Stinty was waiting for Small Man because they may have made contact on the way down the hill, which is possible. We did not see that one because that kind of went on a bit behind us. Right, it is on to a random race. Yeah, we'll do a random race. Might not be time for Sumo. We'll see. GTA's been a bit messed up this evening. Who would have thought? So, yeah. Climber, thank you very much for the donations. Saying, well, if we're doing a random race up next, I figured we'd need a palate cleanser and propose a go or two around Longbow's tugboat tastic amphibious track. Well, by we, I mean you, really. But we, the audience, yearn for the tugboats versus car. It is very fun, but I'm pretty sure we did it last time. Or we've done it very recently. We will go somewhere else. I do like that track, though. It is very good. It is very entertaining. It is... I think it is the only track. It is the only track where the tugboats and the sailboats have been featured and have been fun to get, even though they're terribly slow. Like, it's still entertaining, which is incredibly well done from Longbow, I must say. But we're not going to go there today, owing to the fact that it has been ran very recently. But I do agree with sentiment that it is a great track, and it will. It's definitely one that will be in rotation and will appear on the regular. Pingu, thank you very much for the resubscription for the 5th month. A road car salute to you from chat. Thank you very much indeed for the continued support. I think it's 1 month for the Fallen Over FailRace sub badge, which at some point I need to remember to update. I'm going to say, I don't know why I'm bothering saying that, because I will have forgotten about 10 minutes after this, not even 10 minutes after this stream. I will have forgotten before this stream has even ended. That's what is going to happen. Yeah, I'll definitely have forgotten before this stream has ended. Right, let's have a look. What random race? Oh, no, don't do this. It might be Sumo. It wasn't intended to be Sumo, but there is a chance we might end up on Sumo already, because I'm not sure the game is behaving itself well enough. It's really not, is it? What is going... This is a new GTA problem we have now. Just doesn't load the jobs. Great. That is things that we need. Oh, GTA, why? Why are you so broken? Why are you like this? You know what? Because we're gonna be here forever. I guess I wasn't planning on Sumo, but I guess we will instead go and do Sumo time, because it's just not working. Game, I want to host. That is always the plan. Game, just always assume that I'm wanting to host. And that is a minor thing compared to just simply not letting me load stuff. Right, I don't actually know if anyone from the filming crew wants to take part. Normally I invite Ewan or someone to then invites the filming crew, but I don't actually know if any Longbow normally joins us for Sumo, don't they? I'll invite Longbow in, and then Longbow can potentially invite filming crew in, and then we will just invite all from previous job. That should work, right? If any of them want to come join Sumo, I don't know whether they will or not. Hopefully, some might not. We will see. If they don't, then we will just invite all from previous job, and first come first serve. We'll get connected in this one. FW Finn, thank you very much for the subscription. A road car salute to you from chat. Thank you very much. Streamlabs just didn't ping to tell me that one. Didn't. Well, okay, sure. Oh, I guess it's not a... I don't know. I say it's not a reset. I don't know. Either way, it didn't ping, but thank you. It is appreciated. I did see it. I was paying attention. Yeah. Oh, we should probably extend the time, because don't want just a 1v1 Sumo. That's no fun. What class do we want, actually? We haven't had a good off-road Sumo for a while. Maybe we try off-road Sumo. Maybe we give it a go. Okay, we've got Stinty and we've got level 8. I'm going to presume that this is going to be the team. I will presume that it's going to be me, Longbow, Stinty, level 8 on a team. You won't be able to hear it because it's very quiet, but Eve is snoring. I did hear that one, Eve. It was a very silly sound. Not the normal sound. I mean, cats snore sometimes. Not that they can all snore, but the dog can. But yeah, that in particular was a bizarre cat snore. I'm gonna presume that is all from the filming crew. So I shall invite all from last job. If you get a phone invite, you're in, kind of thing. Hopefully it will all behave itself. And there we go. People have got connected. It has all worked. On the most part. Eve is still making very funny snoring sounds. If I could move my microphone without disturbing her, I would move it over there so that you could hear the wonderfully squeaky snores that are going on from a cat. Right. 4 teams, first to win 2 rounds. Off-road vehicles, because off-road is entertaining. I've said before, and again, for those that might not have seen one of these for a while, or maybe this is the first time you're seeing us play Sumo. Sumo with the off-road category is essentially rock, paper, scissors. Not quite, but it does sort of work out like that. You have 3 main options. You have a monster truck, you have things like the Kamasho, like a normal off-road vehicle, and you have the Dune FAV, the little buggy. The monster truck beats the Kamasho. The Kamasho beats the Dune buggy, and the Dune beats the monster truck, because the buggy can go underneath the monster truck and spin it out very easily. The monster truck can't really push the buggy. However, the monster truck can do bad things to a Kamasho, or a Sanking, or Riata, or trophy truck, whatever you might go for. It's an entertaining little thing. I wish you could hear the snoring that is currently going on in the office. It's the most I've heard her snore in a very long time. There you can see how the monster truck can beat a Kamasho, although friendly fire has turtled me a little bit. Thanks, Stinty. There are quite a lot of monster trucks, actually. There's a lot of monster trucks, and there's... Monster trucks versus monster trucks tend to do silly things. There's not that many buggies. The Dune FAV, I've seen one. Yeah, Fishy has one, which is the thing that will probably annoy some of the trucks. Oh, it's gonna be a lot of monster truck on monster truck violence. I can tell you that much here. Whoop. Well, that's just fallen over. I don't even quite know how that fell over, but it did. Right. Well, Stinty set it up. I tried to push, and it didn't quite work. It's worth a go. Oh, dear. Whoop. Get that back down on the ground. Oh. Everybody survived. We were almost in trouble. Thankfully, not quite. Whoop. Fishy, go away. Sorry, Longbow. And we've been dumped around. Oh, well, actually, we've been kind of saved. The other downside of the monster truck is it's not very fast across the arena. Although a lot of the off-road vehicles aren't particularly quick, the monster truck does struggle in that it is by no means fast, and Butcher's in trouble there. Oh! We lost some, unfortunately. We did lose Longbow. We've done a weird stunt there. Hey, Cat. Sorry, I'm not even trying to block you. I just wanted to get going. We're just struggling to turn. Ugh. There's a mess of vehicles. Another Scarpade away from the mess of vehicles. I'm just getting across the arena here. Because, yeah, off-road vehicles are not fast. If I can wipe out anything, then great. Oh, that's a lot of... Oh, loads of things died. Green are in a pretty good spot here. Am I the only orange? No, okay, someone else survived. Loads of vehicles went out in that one. Right, oh, Salmon missed. Well, that's kind of fortunate. I'm astounded that the Rebel is still alive. That is some really good going right there. We tried to make it unalive, but it survived. Fair play. In fact, we all survived, which is honestly more surprising than anything. Right. Onwards! Cat, you leave the Kamasho alone. We're going to get bumped by a fellow monster truck. Well, this is going to go interestingly. Physics has gone our way. Surprisingly well, actually. Right. Go in the circle. Oh, well, never mind. I tried to help Stinty. We didn't have enough momentum. I mean, I tried to help Stinty get into the circle, but it wasn't going to matter. We were all going to get piled at drive by the Kamasho. Unfortunately, yeah, we did not have enough momentum to push far enough into the circle. The Rebel is about to die because it's just simply not been fast enough across the arena. Good effort. To get a Rebel that far, I'm impressed. Well done. That is surprising going. That is very, very surprising going indeed. Well done to Butcher for surviving so long. It does mean, folks, all on green team, pretty much. Yeah. All on the green team for this next round. Hopefully we will not get stuck trying to, I say, push our teammate. Yeah, if I got a bit higher up, we might have been able to get more momentum coming down the hill into the circle. Possibly. Although, to be fair, the monster truck's a funny one. There's sort of like a 50-50 chance that a monster truck is going to wipe something out or just do nothing. It's very random. They're just, I do love... The monster truck for Sumo is the most fun. It is just very random. I don't know how we've lost a pink vehicle already. I mean, my guess is either they were farting around and managed to flip and tip them over. Why have I not got any traction going on? Oh, level 8 saved me. Level 8, you legend. Thank you. You absolutely saved me because I could put my wheel on your roof and I finally had traction after having not had traction for a long time. So I do very much appreciate that. Where is the circle? The circle's over there. Could not find the circle. Saved my life there. We just spin around. Oh, crap. I'm glad this circle is like the closest. Oh, border, that's gone poorly for you. Oh, Nitro's gone as well, I should think. Oh, now Nitro got a lot closer to getting back into that circle than I expected them to, but in the end it was too much to ask of their Riata. Butcher is not going to survive that one. Was not even really aiming for them. I'm much more interested in green vehicles, but when the opportunity presented itself, it was too good to pass up. Right. I mean, I don't mind doing that because we can Oh! Green have lost a good number of vehicles. Oh, well, a bunch of vehicles fell out that side as well. Oh! Some orange on orange violence did occur there. Ooh, this is not great. I don't want to be the last vehicle trying to get across the arena. Chorus only got 2 greens. If that's the case, well done. That's what we needed to do. The other green, I thought it was gone and I didn't turn into it as much as I could have done or should have done. Oh, well, I got killed by physics. Of course my monster truck just decides it should do a backflip at that point, and the truck I hit with a lot of speed did nothing. And that is the frustration of the monster truck. Sometimes they're really cool, sometimes they're garbage. Cat's gone anyway, so... I mean, Orange has got a good chance here. Orange is in a pretty good place. Level 8's going to... level 8 does get back in the circle. Purple's gone. Okay, level 8 and Stinty versus Drake in this. Oh, little bit of lag, I think. Just sold out level 8's opportunity there. Yeah, I mean, 2v1, it's not impossible. We've seen worse odds for vehicles, but yeah, we're at the point now where we can sacrifice one of our cars to win. Oh, level 8 might be in trouble there. No, it does get the vehicle back in. Now, ideally what we need to do is much easier to do it here. Level 8 is probably going to try it anyway. Oh, Drake's just escaped. Yeah, basically you're going to want to pin Drake away from the circle because you can while the other vehicle goes and gets there. Which is what level 8 is going to try here, potentially. No, Drake has got through. Stinty's done it. Well done. Good work from the orange vehicles there. Some good teamwork. Oh, some good teamwork indeed. It looked like Drake had just escaped for a second there, but no, Stinty and Level 8 did a very good job of blocking that vehicle out. It is possible to win a 2v1. Of course it is. We've seen even worse odds, but it is always difficult. So, yeah. Right. You can't have everyone on orange because, you know, green have also got a one. Got a win. So, you know, all on green. All on green is important. Just so everybody remembers. Right. Can we not have any goofy physics this time, please? Preferably. Preferably less goofy physics would be the dream. Actually be useful monster truck. Hello. I'm not going to crash in. Well, if I crash into my teammates, there's a small chance we flip them off the map early on. Hello, Rebel. Hello, pink truck. I want to be back in the circle again. I like the circle. The circle is nice. Oh, hey, Level 8. Well, did not do what I wanted it to do. It was worth a try. Like, if I'd flipped Cat over, could have been a good opportunity for a push on a green machine, but didn't flip the car. We just climbed it. Oh, and that time we've just done a wheelie for a reason. Whoop, I'm going this way. I don't want to be involved in any of your shenanigans here. I'm a little bit worried about the buggy because that's kind of close enough to cause us grief. At least we have largely stopped. Oh, Nitro's bounced. Oh no, Longbow's almost killed us. Oh, Stinty's gone. We survived. Salmon was determined to kill us. Salmon, what you've done here is you've just wedged yourself in our wheels. I mean, you can kill yourself with me if you want. Like, I don't really think that's advantageous. You might have delayed me enough in that. I don't know if you have, because this is one of the slightly quicker ones to get to. Oh, it's going to be really close. I'm hoping there's no orange things in front of us. Oh, we're fine. Salmon got what they deserved in that one for trying to wedge their truck in our wheels. Honestly, I'm not sure. I'm not sure it was worth it being one of the other vehicles that could win the round, could win the game. I feel like you're probably better off trying to go for a round victory rather than, like, I can understand like a purple car trying to go for it. Oh yes, good work, fellow orange car. Not sure who it is. Who's left on orange team? Is it Stinty? Oh, it's Longbow. Excellent teamwork there. It's 2v2. We have a monster truck up against these two, which does feel pretty strong. We gave that one a bump on the way through. Yeah, that worked surprisingly well for us. Because I don't think the Rebel's going to... Well, I mean, it can push us. Of course it can. Oh, yes, Longbow. Lovely shot. We could probably have dealt with the Rebel. We could have probably dealt with the Rebel on our own, but Longbow... I think we might have already pushed it out of the circle. But yeah, Longbow bounced off our nose. Gave it a well done, orange team. That is... That was some fine teamwork. Yeah, like in the rock paper scissors, a Rebel and a trophy truck up against a monster truck and a Kamasho is not the fight you want. It's not the fight you want at all. But yeah, to be fair to Salmon, I was surprised I made it to the circle after that. It was close, but I was surprised. I guess the early circles you get a bit more time to play with, and that was probably too early to commit to the whole really slowing down strategy, because like on that circle there was a little bit more time to play with. So yeah, probably that round was a bit too early to go for the mega slowdown strategy. But I am surprised I made it as well. I thought you'd killed me as well. I thought I was gonna, but I'm always gonna try to make it. But yeah, there we go. Harlequin, thank you for the bits. Saying this has been a very odd day for me, watching you and a Rimworld stream. I mean, yeah. Yeah, that is that is is an odd one. Wow, bloody hell! Scrub who chases waterfalls. Thank you very much for an incredibly generous donation. Um, yeah, thank you so much. There wasn't a message with it either, but thank you. Hopefully, we will be able to put on a good show for you in this next in this next race and in this next round. I went with the monster truck, you know, but yeah, thank you so much. That is incredibly generous of you. What category do we want to do for this one? Maybe we'll just go with the off. This could be quite fun. Right, we're going to go with the off. So, not going to have any specific category, but there are some rules to your vehicles, by the way. You are not allowed to use a Cyclone, a XA21, a Revolter, a Raiden, or a Neon. Okay, those are the vehicles that are banned. Cyclone, XA21, Revolter, Raiden, Neon. All of them are unbelievably good at this. Windsor's not banned for this. Windsor was only in its category. For normal sumo, it's not anything special. Windsor was only in, I think it was at coupes. Windsor's not banned, it's only banned for coupes. Because in this category, it'll get slaughtered by, or it'll be good, but it's not anywhere near as strong as anything else. It's just I think it's in the coupe category, Windsor is massively, well, it's not mad, but the Windsor is the strongest in that category. So, yeah, but in the general one like this, it's not banned. It's just the Cyclone. Yeah, much as Turbo said. Like the Ardent isn't banned in this, but we do ban it if we do sports classics because it's the best. Here, it's good, but it's not anything special. I don't know what I'm going to drive actually. Let us begin. I might try an Ardent. To be fair, I haven't driven the Ardent for a while. It used to be Danger Man's car of choice. But it is generally a pretty good one. What else? Straighter is pretty good. We are purple team. You can't go wrong with the supercars. I don't think I've ever tried. Okay, I'm going to try the Straighter, or however it's pronounced. This one was always the Ninetales car of choice. Mine is, I'd say my car of choice is normally the monster truck, but it's very hit and miss in in the anything goes one. It's fun, but it's not normally very good. I don't think I probably have, but I have not used this one very much. In theory, the Straighter should be pretty good because it's fast and heavy. But we will see if I can do anything with it. We're going for some variety. Now, so far, our team composition looks okay. Interesting. Don't know what the 300ZX is like, or I don't remember what it's called. X32. Tyrant's solid. Okay, Lombo's got a Lambo. See how that goes. Hello. Well, can't hit us full speed. It did nothing. That's quite a good sign for me. Unfortunately, we then got flipped by someone, so that is the downside for us, is we can get rolled over. Whoop. Hello. Right, that's the end of that circle. Oh, the SC1, the thing Cora's in, that can be quite good. It has its... It's quite good at scooping other cars, but it can also get scooped itself quite easily, which is funny, but not ideal. Damn, Drake was paying attention. I was hoping to go for the sneaky murder. Okay, this thing hits hard. I mean, you would expect it to. It's big and heavy. Oh, no. Okay, we lost a couple. This thing hits hard, but because it's got some ground clearance, the supercars can get underneath it. That is the downside. I mean, it makes sense that would be the case. Yeah, I mean, the Windsor is... Oh, sorry, Super Diamond is big and heavy. That thing will be tough to move. It can be moved, though. But it is more difficult to move. Oh, Chimera's gone. Oh, we just bounced off the side of a Super Diamond. Right, let's get out of here. Oh, and Drake's gone. So, 4 purple cars, 3 orange, 3 pink. Green are having a bad time in this one. It's not going well for green. I'm kind of surprised the purple team are still got all 4 going. It's not like we've got crazy strong cars in this. Oh. Well, we've survived that one relatively well. I tried to join Stint. I didn't really have the momentum coming down from there to help Stinty push. I'm also astonished the Hermes is still alive. I couldn't time that one. If I could have timed that one right, it would have been really cool, but that was a difficult one to time. Oh, hello, Salmon. Thankfully, if you don't roll this is horribly difficult to move, but it does roll a bit too easy for my liking. Oh, Longbow, don't push that way. Oh, cars have died. Yeah, unfortunately, Border was very much in the middle of me. Longbow was. We were kind of stuck in a side that was making it awkward for Longbow to push Border with any force, and yeah, I mean, I was just praying for. Cat knew what the plan was with the big SUV. Well, it's called a sports car. It's a big SUV. Well done. Oh, that's a great hit from the pink car. Got there in time. Orange did just kill their own teammate with my car. Cat was, I'm presuming Cat got fired out of the circuit. I don't know, would have got back in. Oh, they're good to get back in. Well, fair play. Yeah, we got hit from the side by Salmon, who had the momentum coming down the hill. Which, I mean, is a good shout. I was not paying attention to cars from that side. Like the downside of that strategy is if you leave it too late, you just miss the circle. Oh, that is unlucky for Longbow and very lucky for Nitro, who was bouncing around on their roof and absolutely could have very easily gone out of the circle. That was a lot more luck from the Hot Ring Sabre. Hot Ring Sabre not normally a preferred car, too easy to roll. But yeah, Cat might be in trouble here. The SC1 is pretty good. I mean, I will say that felt like a little bit of. Had Cat survived that, I would have felt quite aggrieved for Pink Team, because that car literally lagged backwards over. Like, physics should not have happened in that way in the slightest. But Cat did still die anyway. But yeah, that should not have gone backwards over a car. But yeah, either way, it doesn't really matter. Orange Team have got victory, which does mean it is now all on Orange Team this time around. Yeah, all on Orange Team for this. We'll see if we can do anything. I feel like this is not a bad. I feel like the Strider isn't bad. It's. As you see someone saying that they'd go with a Super Diamond instead of this. I think this is faster than a Super Diamond across the arena is what helps it. The downside to it is that it can just get scooped. I don't know why you're going for me. You got to go for orange. Like, don't bother with the rest of the cars. These cars are not important. It's Orange Team that you really need to kill first. Like, I'm not interested in any other cars crashing into any other cars intentionally. The only ones I'm interested in are taking out the orange cars, because the orange cars have a round victory, and they can, you know, if they win this round, they will win the game. Oh, there's a good wheelie for level 8. Unfortunately, Cat was paying attention. I mean, I don't know whether we can. Not quite. Almost worked. That is the big plus point with the Straighter, is like in a hit like that, there's literally nothing here that really beats it. Maybe a Super Diamond can beat it. But it can stop stuff dead, and it can push stuff surprisingly hard. Oh, sorry, Longbow. Let's try not to make contact with you. Yeah. Oh, what's happened here is I think we've wasted a bit too much time. We will make it. Oh, Oh, there's quite a few cars are gone. Oh, Small Man was trying to do the sweeping down from the banking and just mistimed it. That is the downside of that strategy. It's effective because you can use gravity and a lot of force to impact the circle, but if you mistime it, you're in a world of trouble there. Oh, that did not move. Someone else finished that car off. Oh. There was some weirdness. Some weirdness went on in that one. Nobody did quite finish off Nitro. There we go. Longbow. It did take 3 of us, but all 3 of us decided that NASCAR was not going to make it through the circle. Yeah, it was decided you were not surviving that one. Oh, Salmon used us to murder the other purple car. Oh, that's the edge of the map. We do need to focus more on the orange machine at the moment. Oh, I've got probably the slowest car across the arena, so I've kind of got to go in this one. I'm much more interested in. Oh. We were all dead. Everybody died. I don't know who it's going to go with. It might have given it to us. It did. Yeah, everyone died on that one. I was much more focusing on the orange car to make sure it didn't make it. Well, trying to get across there. And yeah, the green cars were busy trying to take me out, and everyone wiped everyone out. We had prevented the orange vehicle from winning, but yes, the RNG was with us this time. So, yeah, orange were prevented from winning. We must prevent orange from winning again. That is the hope. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. We can prevent an orange victory. No, don't worry about getting purple. Don't worry about getting purple. It's just we are currently 1 car down anyway. One of our cars hasn't moved. Oh, that's a very flying ore track. It's not so high. Well, we managed to bounce SC1s off either side. Oh, okay, level 8's got going again. There's an orange car. Well, it's not really done much. Chimera's fallen over. I would have tried. If I'd been in the right place, I would have tried to push, but we were not. So, never going to happen. Hermes is a brave choice. Hermes is not very good. Hermes does that. That was the point I was trying to make. I wasn't really trying to eliminate it. I just wanted to make it fall over. Hermes is probably the next best car for falling over behind me. Whoa, hello. They didn't really do much. Turned up at speed. Oh. Hey, I'm going this way. I'm going into the circle for a little bit of safety. God, pushing. Oh, longbow land. Oh, good work from everyone to push Small Man out the side there. I was trying. Oh, someone else has gone off there. That was the Hermes. Hey, Cat, you've actually helped me around. I was Longbow. I did try and help Longbow stay in the circle by sort of pushing them. I was hoping they weren't going to get hit hard by cars driving into the area, and it did work. Longbow did survive. There is some cars in the air. Oh, there's a green car gone in quite hard there. That is a big gaggle of cars. I'm just spinning away from that before it gets worse. Oh. Hey, I'm going this way. There's an orange car. Gave us a whack. So what is it? 3, 4, 3, 3. Okay, it's all fairly even at the moment. Oh. I think Cat actually saved us there. The pink cars are angry with me. Oh. There's a lot of cars have gone. Okay. We're still not in a bad spot. Yeah, we had a lot of the pink SC1s were bullying us. Hey, Cat. We're just doing a silly dance with a Wagner at the moment. I mean, we are not that fast across the arena. Oh, Stinty with a little bit of lag there. Oh no! all the purple cars are gone. I think we killed the... Possible, I don't know. I think we killed Chimera. Yeah, we did lose Chimera. Orange are in a pretty good spot in that one. The Koenigsegger wiped a lot of people out, but killed itself in the process. Purple were a bit unlucky. But yeah, really need to stop the orange team now. Oh, Fishy thought about doing it. No. I mean, it is an all-supercar one. The Wagner's probably the quickest. I would have said the SC1 is probably the better car here. The Sumo? I don't know. Like, the SC1 is good, but it does have its downsides. Oh, that was nearly a lot of trouble. I think we're going to see 3 cars from 3 different angles at this point. Going for the low speed. Oh, well, Cat had the right idea, but against 2 cars, they're just going to have enough pushing power to actually get into the circle. Cat almost managed to get them both blocked out, but not quite. They do need to... Pink and green need to work together. Like, if they can eliminate the orange car and then worry about battling between them, that's probably the way to go. Oh, Fishy with the right idea. Everybody survived. I'm amazed everyone has survived again. That is surprising. Oh, you've attacked the wrong car. That's not the one you want to hit. I don't think it would have mattered. I don't think you're going to send the orange car off the side anyway there. It's not a particularly a high speed, big enough speed crash. Are we going to see... We may well see 3 cars at speed for this. It's going to be a big pile up in the middle. It's who's going to... Oh, Cat's in trouble. Cat's gone. Yeah. Now, it will go to another round. There will be a deciding round on this. Pink versus green for this. As I said, I would say the SC1 is maybe the ever so slightly better of the 2. It does have its weaknesses, though, although the car getting scooped is less likely in a 1v1. Be funny if neither make it into the circle. I feel like that's going to happen at some point. Oh, and Butcher lost the low speed bounce. The low speed. It was just who was going to lose the ping off of each other contest, and it was unfortunate for the Ortrack. Fishy wins that round. Pink team claim victory in this round. So we move to the next one. We have another round. We continue onwards. I'm going to try and I say do a little bit better. I don't know if there was much. Maybe I could have waited a little longer before trying to get into the circle on that one. If I'd been later to the circle, we might have survived, rather than get carried away with everything that went on. But who knows? We are ready nevertheless. So green, we really don't have to worry about in this one. Orange and pink, of course, we will be trying to push them out of the circle. I was going to try and join border. Oh, Stinty's already gone. Although I think Stinty might have been... I don't know if Stinty was AFK or not, actually. There was a purple car not moving on. I thought it was level 8. But, oh, no. Get down on your wheels, Strater. It is having a bad time. It has landed. Oh, hello. Yeah, if you hit me directly in the side, I have a problem. If you hit me anywhere else, I don't really care. That's kind of how this car is working. Oh, wait, didn't need to hit you. Didn't mean to, didn't want to. Whoop. Oh, that one's not quite worked how I wanted it to either, but we've survived. We didn't really get to do much in that one. However, we have survived. Butcher just pinged off the door. Oh. Right, so Stinty just had a plan and it didn't work. Well, it happens. Oh, that's some lag from the Hermes. Oh, there's an orange car off. Nah, not going to do anything. Also far too close to the middle of the circle to be really all that effective from that angle. You'd need a big hit to do all that much there. There is a purple car. I'm gonna follow Cat over this way. That pink car was a bit closer than I would have liked, but never mind. It's fine. We will head around here. Oh, and Salmon has lifted us and spun us. Well, we will get in the circle. The Hermes is gone. In fact, I'm quite surprised the Wagner made it down. The Wagner was in the air and looked like it was in a load of trouble. So, I am impressed Cat survived that one. Alright, hello Wartrack. I don't really want to fight you. If I can help it. I mean, I don't know. I kind of... Oh. There's a lot of cars are going to die. Actually, no, as many cars died there as I thought they were going to be honest with you. It is now 2v2v2v2. My tactic kind of worked. Sort of approach with speed. We got that car in. Salmon tried to wipe out Longbow and just missed. Almost drove themselves off. Would have been quite funny had they done that. Oh, bloody hell! Oh, right. It is Cora, me, and Longbow. It is pink team. There will be a winner this time on Takeshi's Castle. Oh, Longbow, put me down. Okay, I think we're all surviving this one. Cora is a hat. Oh, I was going to try and push Cora off the circuit there. Oh, no, what we've done there is we've taken each other out. Go, Longbow, go. Yeah, we might have actually wiped each other out. We might have taken ourselves out of a really strong position here. I might still be able to make it across. Go, Longbow! I think we did it. I think we did enough. But Cora was so busy looking at Longbow, didn't look for the straighter hitting from the side. We did it! Teamwork! Teamwork for Purple Team! We almost screwed it up. Almost screwed it up, managing to tangle each other. But yeah, I say it's understandable. Cora lost sight of me, wouldn't have known where my car was busy battling with Longbow, and just straight it into the side at high speed is always going to be difficult. Again, 2v1, really difficult to win, and yeah, that was always going to be a tough ask for Cora. And I was, for once, I actually had some pretty good rounds of Sumo. Did relatively well. The monster truck made it count at the end there. But there we go. Drake, thank you the bits. To be honest with you guys shouldn't have gotten the round when it was Mira. I mean, yeah, that run, well, when everyone dies, it is very RNG, and yeah, we probably shouldn't have got, we probably weren't going to win that round. I think it was only me left on Orange team, and we were upset. Yeah, probably shouldn't have won that one, but, you know, it is how it goes sometimes. But yeah, it was unlucky you didn't get a round win. Barnes, thank you very much for the resubscription for the 60th month. It's a great many months. Thank you so much for the continued support. Saying here's to 5 more years. I hope so. I would like to think so. I hope I'm sure there will still be plenty of FailRace stuff going on in 5 years. But yeah, thank you so much for the continued support. That is going to be the end of this evening's stream. GTA was not really working very well tonight. I'm hoping that's going to be fixed, or be giving less issues next week is probably the best. As long as it's not going to be fixed, but I'm hoping that the weird just not loading jobs at all is not a thing next time. It's the first time we've seen it, but yeah, we will see. Fingers crossed and all that. But that is going to be it for this evening. A very big thank you to those to all watching. Of course, I'm always glad people spend their evenings, afternoons watching the nonsense that we do here. Of course, Also, very big thank you to those who donated, those who subscribed, in particular, Scrub who chases waterfalls. Thank you so much for a very, very generous donation. It is much, much appreciated. I will be back next week with the usual accompaniment of streams. I will be back on Wednesday with some more RimWorld, the continuing RimWorld adventures, which I'm very much looking forward to. Hopefully I'll actually be allowed to continue building stuff on RimWorld rather than getting constantly attacked. But we'll have to wait and see on that one. But yeah, I hope you'll be able to join us on Wednesday for some RimWorld, and then there'll be other stuff as well, of course. That, though, is going to be it from me. Thank you all very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.